This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network, home of football in the scenic city. Are you ready to enjoy the beautiful game together? Today's broadcast is proudly brought to you on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.
Gathers it up on the edge of the 18, looking for help, gets around a defender, well struck, he scores! 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club! Coaches delivers a strike left side, 2-1 Chattanooga lead! Chattanooga Football Club out in front! Approaches, strikes right side, it's saved! Chattanooga Football Club wins in the shootout!
Hi Chattanooga FC fans! We've got an exciting lineup for you today as we gear up for kickoff. Jump into the conversation on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Your insights and enthusiasm significantly strengthen our community. You can find game day content, like our starting 11, game day guides, last-second information, and more now by visiting us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Game day snapshots? We'd love to see them. Tag us in your photos. Your vibrant energy is infectious, and celebrating those moments with you is what we're all about. Using our hashtags? Remember to include hashtag Chattanooga always and hashtag SomosCFC in your posts about Chattanooga. Let's unite on social media, unified in spirit. Whether we come out on top or not, we stand together. Show the world your support for the team, from home cheers to stadium roars. It's all for the love of soccer.
Gabriel Schrei will be on the call today. We'll be going to him soon for pregame. Don't go anywhere. You're tuned into the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.
Your kids about the dangers of vaping can be hard. Getting them to listen to hot gossip is easy. So here's some drama you could share with your kid. Dude, did you hear about Cassie and Jake? No, but did you hear that vaping can cause irreversible lung damage and nicotine affects brain development? Nuh-uh. You don't need to gossip if you want to have an open conversation about vaping. So if you want to get tips on when and how to talk to your kids, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Can't make it to the game? No problem. Tune in to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network for live broadcasts of every Chattanooga Football Club match. Hear every goal, every save, and every moment of excitement from the comfort of your home. Don't miss a second of the action, whether you're at home or on the go. Follow us on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and stay connected with all the live updates and commentary. Experience the game as if you were right there in the stadium. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
This summer, the Games will bring us together to celebrate our nation's athletes, their sacrifices, resilience, and unwavering passion. Because at the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we believe athletes are defined by their journey, not the medals they win. And creating a safer stage for all levels of competition is our priority, from the practice fields in your town to the podium in Paris. Join the movement to end abuse at uscenterforsafesport.org.
Retirement can be scary, but only if you're not prepared. That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement, and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hey Chattanooga FC fans, stay connected with all the latest news, match updates, and behind-the-scenes action by following Chattanooga Football Club on social media. From Twitter and Instagram to Facebook and YouTube, we're bringing you closer to the team you love. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and show your support with #ChattanoogaFC. Follow us today and be part of the CFC community. Don't miss out on any of the excitement. Chattanooga Football Club, connecting our city one post at a time. Hey Chattanooga, show your pride for the Chattanooga Football Club. Our team, our city, our pride. Join us at Finley Stadium and experience the thrill of live soccer. From heart-stopping goals to electrifying saves, there's nothing like the roar of the crowd. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com and bring your friends and family for an unforgettable night. Together, we can make this season one for the record books. Let's pack the stands and show our team the support they deserve.
Ranger Station, Ranger speaking.
Yeah, hi. I'd like to report a bear sighting.
Location.
In the woods, just outside of town.
Oh, not surprising. You've got your home. Bears have theirs.
Yeah, but see, this wasn't just any bear. This bear was wearing jeans and a hat, as in a Smokey Bear.
Jeans and a hat. That's definitely Smokey. What exactly did he have to say?
Well, we were about to head home, after having a bonfire.
Oh, I can guess where this is going.
Right. See, Smokey told me the fire wasn't actually out. He said if it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave.
That's true. Did you know that 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans? That means 9 out of 10 wildfires can be prevented.
Wow, no kidding?
I'm a forest ranger. We never kid.
Sorry.
that was a joke.
Oh.
If you see someone in danger of starting a wildfire, step in and make a difference, because 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans. Brought to you by Smokey Bear, the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council. Learn more at smokeybear.com.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Chattanooga, every game day is an experience with the Chattanooga Football Club. From thrilling matches at Finley Stadium to community events and fan meetups, there's something for everyone. Join us and be a part of the action. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for tickets, schedules, and all the latest news. Let's come together and support our team like never before. Chattanooga Football Club, one city, one team, one goal. Show your Chattanooga FC pride everywhere you go with official club gear. From stylish hats and tees to cozy hoodies and scarves, we've got everything you need to represent your team. Visit our online store at ChattanoogaFC.com or stop by our merchandise stands at Finley Stadium. Gear up and wear your colors proudly. Let's paint the city blue together. Chattanooga Football Club. Your team, your style, your gear.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Learn more at smokeybear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Your kids about the dangers of vaping can be hard. Getting them to listen to hot gossip is easy. So here's some drama you could share with your kid. Dude, did you hear about Cassie and Jake? No, but did you hear that vaping can cause irreversible lung damage and nicotine affects brain development? Nuh-uh. You don't need to gossip if you want to have an open conversation about vaping. So if you want to get tips on when and how to talk to your kids, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Can't make it to the game? No problem. Tune in to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network for live broadcasts of every Chattanooga Football Club match. Hear every goal, every save, and every moment of excitement from the comfort of your home. Don't miss a second of the action, whether you're at home or on the go. Follow us on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and stay connected with all the live updates and commentary. Experience the game as if you were right there in the stadium. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
This summer, the Games will bring us together to celebrate our nation's athletes, their sacrifices, resilience, and unwavering passion. Because at the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we believe athletes are defined by their journey, not the medals they win. And creating a safer stage for all levels of competition is our priority, from the practice fields in your town to the podium in Paris. Join the movement to end abuse at uscenterforsafesport.org.
Retirement can be scary, but only if you're not prepared. That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement, and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hey Chattanooga FC fans, stay connected with all the latest news, match updates, and behind-the-scenes action by following Chattanooga Football Club on social media. From Twitter and Instagram to Facebook and YouTube, we're bringing you closer to the team you love. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and show your support with #ChattanoogaFC. Follow us today and be part of the CFC community. Don't miss out on any of the excitement. Chattanooga Football Club, connecting our city one post at a time. Hey Chattanooga, show your pride for the Chattanooga Football Club. Our team, our city, our pride. Join us at Finley Stadium and experience the thrill of live soccer. From heart-stopping goals to electrifying saves, there's nothing like the roar of the crowd. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com and bring your friends and family for an unforgettable night. Together, we can make this season one for the record books. Let's pack the stands and show our team the support they deserve.
For your own safety, you are reminded to stand behind the yellow line.
Welcome Chattanooga FC fans to Pre-Game Chat. We're counting down to kickoff. Today, we've got all the latest team news, key player insights, and your starting 11. Plus, we'll break down the tactics that could make the difference on the pitch in this one. Stay with us as we get you ready for game time. This is Pre-Game Chat, your ultimate pre-game destination for everything Chattanooga FC. Here's your host, Gabriel Schrein.
Hi everyone, welcome into today's edition of Pre-Game Chat. All of the storylines, stats you need ahead of kickoff at Finley Stadium this Sunday afternoon. Chattanooga Football Club with 7-9-8, 7 wins, 9 losses, 8 draws, 6 shootout wins, good for 35 points, and 9th in the Eastern Conference. It's not only looking to bounce back, but stay in the playoff race after suffering a narrow 4-3 defeat by Atlanta United 2 at home last match week. Chattanooga hosting Columbus Crew 2, who is 10-5-8, 10 wins, 5 losses, 8 draws, 4 shootout wins, good for 42 points, and 3rd in the Eastern Conference today. It's a 3 p.m. kickoff here at Finley Stadium. Chattanooga pushing to qualify for the playoffs in their inaugural season competing in the league. This will be the first ever match between these two sides. Columbus, known as the Capybaras, enter the match on an impressive 12-game unbeaten run, stretching all the way back to June 2nd. In the club's most recent match, they played to a draw with New York City Football Club 2 and won the shootout for the extra point 4-2. Sporting director and head coach of Chattanooga FC, Ron Underwood, previewed the first ever meeting with Columbus Crew 2 this week with staff of the front office. During an interview, he told them, "We're going to come do our thing." He said, quote, "We want to dominate. He also said the club would make some tweaks, but never go away from core principles or values, saying that's not what they do. Just like the club that's been around for 16 years, the club may tweak and grow, but doesn't change its DNA. And these are Rod's words, not mine. In a moment, we'll hear from Rod in the press conference post-game after the match against Atlanta United 2. Before we do, some quick thoughts on the opponent. Columbus Crew 2, a decorated history in the short history of MLS Next Pro. They won the championship in the league's first ever year in 2022, finished runners-up in 2023. The club has carried consistent performances into 2024 as it finds itself near the summit of the Eastern Conference, heading into the final stages of this regular season. 16-year-old forward Chase Adams is the team's top scorer, 8 goals on the season. Owen Prestis leads the club in assists this season with 7. Defender Christopher Rogers leads the team in minutes played, 1,800. Crew 2 goalkeeper Steven Lapkes also took part in the MLS Next Pro goalie wars alongside Chattanooga's Gene Antoine back in July. Columbus Crew 2 coached by Kelvin Jones, who's the club's second ever head coach. We're going to send it over to Ron Underwood during the post-game press conference after the defeat by Atlanta United last match week.
Coach, just want to start with just your overall reaction to the match.
Yeah, it's difficult because, you know, you score 3 goals, you think you can get out of it with something, and you score 3 goals and you're leading late in the 88th minute, and you would hope that you could really manage that. So that was a disappointing part, but I can't fault the effort. The guys really worked hard tonight. The guys really pushed themselves tonight. So.
And, you know, as it's going to be a big talking point coming out of this, you know, what did you see during that flurry of cards that were issued at the end of the game? What was your perspective of all of that?
I really don't know what I saw because it was a bunch of melee in there, and so I think it's really hard to give cards in that way when everybody's involved. And so for me, that's the hard part. Like there was a lot of involvement, and they got 1 yellow, and we got 3 reds. That just doesn't make any sense. But it was chaos. So I don't know how you come out with those decisions, but I can't really speak to it.
And you said it were chaotic, and the game itself kind of felt that way from beginning to end. Is that how you kind of see it? How did you feel the team performed overall?
I think going forward we performed. I mean, we got 3 goals, which is, we needed that kind of performance, but we didn't. But defensively, right? I mean, we gave away some goals. We got the penalty, and then the first goal we gave up. And then the fourth goal, we're down to 8 players, right? I mean, I don't know what more we can do. So.
Right now you're hearing from head coach of Chattanooga FC, Rod Underwood, during the post-game press conference after last match week's game against Atlanta United 2.
And, I know it's hard to maybe assess tactics too heavily right now after a game like that. But, playing with a 3-back, then sort of a 3-5-2, how did you feel like it did?
I think going forward we were good, I thought, defensively. And it's hard to be negative about the defensive side of it, even though we did give up 4 goals. But you look at the kind of goals, first goal we made a mistake. 1 goal was their second goal was a penalty, which, and then their third goal, we just need to be a little bit better there. And then the fourth goal was, so realistically, we should have got out of there with something. Worst case scenario.
And what, in general, was your message to the guys?
Well, we got to come back and fight, right? We still have a fighting chance to make the playoffs, and that's all that matters at this point, right? How do we get those points? How do we put ourselves in the conversation?
Absolutely, and at the end of the day, like you say, the reality is we're 2 points off from 6th place at this moment in time. So, any message to the fans, Chattanooga community, as the club continues its push here to make playoffs?
Yeah, I mean that's our goal, right? To make playoffs, to get in and get into a new season. That's what's important to us, and we're going to fight to the end to do that.
Just one of the stranger ways you've kind of lost a game?
Yeah, I mean, because I think for me, you guys can see, since I've been here this is my 3rd season, there's never been situations where there've been a lot of melees and not a lot of chaos, a lot of fighting. The cards come from hard tackles or silly plays, but not like what you saw tonight. So that just like speaks to, I think, like just the control factor of the game.
Are you disappointed, upset?
Yeah, I'm very disappointed, upset, but not. I mean, I can never really be. I could be disappointed in calls and fouls and everything, but I still have to be honest and say we're up 3-2 with 88 minutes to go. In the 88th minute.
That was head coach of Chattanooga Football Club, Rod Underwood, during the post-game press conference following narrow defeat by Atlanta United 2 here in Chattanooga last match week. We're going to go to break in just a second. Before we do, Fan Appreciation Day is today. Over $15,000 worth of giveaways. It's not too late. Come down here to join us at Fort Finley, downtown Chattanooga, Tennessee. We'd love to have you here. Sunday's match theme, Fan Appreciation Day. This afternoon, full of giveaways, surprises, and just a lot of fun. We're going to celebrate longtime fans, new ones, together as one Chattanooga Football Club. Full list of giveaways can be found on the website. More surprises will be in store, so be sure to come down here and join us. Fans also encouraged to enjoy Modwash's pre-match Palooza. That's at First Horizon Pavilion now, and underway for a little bit. We'll take a short break. When we come back, more pregame chat. Action coming up shortly. Kickoff in Chattanooga from Fort Finley.
Show your Chattanooga FC pride everywhere you go with official club gear. From stylish hats and tees to cozy hoodies and scarves, we've got everything you need to represent your team. Visit our online store at ChattanoogaFC.com or stop by our merchandise stands at Finley Stadium. Gear up and wear your colors proudly. Let's paint the city blue together. Chattanooga Football Club. Your team, your style, your gear. Chattanooga, every game day is an experience with the Chattanooga Football Club. From thrilling matches at Finley Stadium to community events and fan meetups, there's something for everyone. Join us and be a part of the action. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for tickets, schedules, and all the latest news. Let's come together and support our team like never before. Chattanooga Football Club, one city, one team, one goal.
We're back with more pregame chat. Here's your host, Gabriel Schrei.
Welcome back. Glad you're here with us. Chattanooga Football Club today playing host to Columbus Crew 2. Chattanooga is 7-9-8. 7 wins, 9 losses, 8 draws. Good for 35 points and 9th in the Eastern Conference. Columbus Crew 2 is 10-5-8. 4 shootout wins, 42 points. They are right near the top of the conference. 3rd at the moment in the East. And obviously the standings changing very quickly throughout the weekend. So that could be different by the time this one even wraps up. Some quick thoughts before we hear the highlights from last time out for Chattanooga. This is the first ever meeting between these two sides, and Columbus, known as the Capybaras, enters the match on an impressive 12-game unbeaten run. A couple of the numbers that I've got highlighted on my chart here today. Firstly is goals scored. So they're really close in goals allowed, but Columbus is way out in front on goals scored. Chattanooga has scored 36 goals this season. Columbus has scored 48. Other than that, though, offensively, you look at the numbers that usually indicate production. Shots on target are really close, 116, 113. Chat leads that category. 39-38, Columbus out ahead on goals conceded. Shots conceded, 400 to 327, Columbus. 116 to 113, shots on target. Clear-cut chances, Columbus does have quite a bit more, 29-20. Corner kicks, 106 to 84, Columbus. Crosses from open play, 132, 128 Columbus. Really just very close on paper. Another one that I think I like to keep tabs on and is really important, passes from open play. 11,400 for Columbus, 10,600 for Chattanooga. The percentage-wise, that breaks down to 86% for Chattanooga and 85% for Columbus. So it just feels very, very close to me on paper. Real quick, this is the wrap-up, the final moments of last week's match against Atlanta United 2, the heartbreak at home. Blade of regulation already. Atlanta United into the wing, down on the close side, floated over the top by Ronald, out front of the penalty spot, shot left side, Atlanta United takes the lead. 4-3, 98-40 on the clock, Atlanta United's out in front by a goal. That highlight is from last week. Atlanta United 2 came up by 75 to Chattanooga and stole away all 3 points in the waning moments. Chattanooga needs those points tonight to stay in playoff contention, and the boys in blue are going to do everything they can to claim those points. Referees tonight are Jordan Gray, the head referee. Assistant referees are Fritz Barbarouse, Christian Little, and our fourth official is Donovan Eubank. We're going to take another short break. When we come back, just some final wrap-up thoughts. We'll be underway in just a little bit following pregame chat. Don't go anywhere.
At Chattanooga FC, we're more than just a football club. We're a community. Rooted in the heart of Chattanooga, we believe in bringing people together through the beautiful game. Our club thrives on the support and passion of our fans, volunteers, and local partners. Join us as we build a legacy of community, unity, and soccer. Together, we are stronger. Chattanooga FC, your community club.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
We're back with more pregame chat. Here's your host, Gabriel Schride.
Welcome back. We're about ready to go on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network, wrapping up pregame chat. Very glad you're with us. It's going to be a really good one today. I'll be on the call, have all the action for you here on CKRN, so be sure to stay tuned, stay with us throughout the course of this one. 3 o'clock kickoff coming up very shortly. Chattanooga is 7-9-8, 7 wins, 9 losses, 8 draws, 35 points. That means they're 9th in the Eastern Conference. Columbus Crew 2 is 10-5-8. That's 42 points and 3rd in the Eastern Conference. Super important playoff points on the line tonight for Chattanooga. They pretty much have to win. Obviously, you can still afford to lose this, and you need a lot of things to happen to make it into the playoffs, but the push is on. The Capybaras want to play spoiler on the road, the first ever meeting between these two, the only of the regular season, and the Capybaras on a 12-game unbeaten run dating all the way back to June 2nd. Chattanooga is looking to spoil that tonight. I think it'll come down to the matchup on paper. So the last few matches, Chattanooga has run the 4-2-3-1 with the extra midfielder. That gives the team an advantage in central areas and allows for better control of the game. Columbus has run that 3-4-3 most of the season. They can exploit wide areas, and they'll look to pin back the wingers of the 4-2-3-1 using wingbacks to create overloads. The 4-2-3-1 of Chattanooga might look to exploit space behind the wingbacks of the 3-4-3, particularly on counterattacks. We've seen Chattanooga do that, try to go over the top, into the wings, onto the back. Both formations have really good, strong pressing capabilities, but the team that can press more effectively and get things done will win the ball in key areas and likely will gain the upper hand throughout the course of the matchup. Obviously, there's a lot to that, but also I would note that Chattanooga last time out changed it up. They ran a 3-5-2. That was good because the 3-5-2 dominates the midfield with the extra player there, and it forces a team running a 3-4-3 to either sacrifice attacking width or risk being outplayed in central areas. The 3-4-3 has more natural width with both wingers and wingbacks, while the 3-5-2 relies heavily on wingbacks to provide all of the width. That matchup, that change could be big tonight. I don't have the starting lineup yet, so I'm not sure what formation Chattanooga will run. I would be shocked to see Columbus Crew go away from the 3-4-3, but it could be very interesting, especially if Chattanooga sticks with what they ran against Atlanta in that 3-5-2, the striker matchup. 2 strikers puts a lot of pressure on 3 center backs in the 3-4-3, while their lone striker must find space against 3 defenders. So that's what we're looking at tonight on paper as far as the numbers. We've talked formations. I'll get you the starting lineups as soon as we're underway, and I have them. Kickoff coming up shortly. Thanks for being with us for pregame chat. It's been a good one. We'll be back with Kickoff on the Chattanooga Radio Network in just a little bit. I'm Gabriel Schride. Don't go anywhere.
This summer, the Games will bring us together to celebrate our nation's athletes, their sacrifices, resilience, and unwavering passion. Because at the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we believe athletes are defined by their journey, not the medals they win. And creating a safer stage for all levels of competition is our priority, from the practice fields in your town to the podium in Paris. Join the movement to end abuse at uscenterforsafesport.org.
Chattanooga, every game day is an experience with the Chattanooga Football Club. From thrilling matches at Finley Stadium to community events and fan meetups, there's something for everyone. Join us and be a part of the action. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for tickets, schedules, and all the latest news. Let's come together and support our team like never before. Chattanooga Football Club, one city, one team, one goal.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
Hey, you got this. Just breathe. Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Stay connected to all the Chattanooga FC action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for live broadcasts of every match, in-depth analysis, and more. Whether you're at home or on the go, never miss a moment of the excitement. Follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC for the latest club news and updates. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
Okay, so Sarah, I'm dropping you off at Emily's?
Yep.
And Josh, you're going to?
Soccer, Dad. Soccer practice.
Right. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to let you know when I pick you both up, I'll be wearing my short shorts.
What?
No!
Yep, and my dorky dad hat, and I'm gonna do my dad dance for all your friends. They'll love it!
Seriously? Why?
Because I like my short shorts. Of course, I could be talked out of it if you guys would just buckle up your seatbelts without giving me a hard time.
It's important to get your kids to buckle up for safety, no matter what it takes. And sometimes, all it takes is your parental powers of persuasion.
Okay, we're buckling up.
See, all buckled.
Good choice. I'll just have to do my dad dance at dinner time. What?
No!
Do what you have to make sure your kids are wearing their seatbelts, even on short drives. Never give up until they buckle up. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council. Visit safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup for more information.
Looking for a fun, exciting night out for your family? Look no further. We've got it. Chattanooga Football Club matches are the perfect family-friendly event. Enjoy the game, food trucks, and activities for kids of all ages. Make memories and support your local club. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for schedule and ticket information. From thrilling goals to community spirit, there's something for everyone. Chattanooga Football Club, where soccer and community come together.
Become a part of the Chattanooga FC family. Season tickets are available now, offering you the best seats and exclusive perks. Enjoy priority access, special events, and much more. Whether you're a die-hard fan or new to the game, there's a place for you with CFC. Visit cfctix.com and secure your season tickets today. Together, we're unstoppable. And together, we make every game an event to remember. Chattanooga FC, where loyalty meets passion.
Welcome to an electrifying showing of pro-side soccer under the lights. This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network, bringing you every heart-stopping moment, every triumphant goal, and every unforgettable play from the field. The Chattanooga Football Club, with their unstoppable spirit and relentless drive, represent our city on the pitch again. The tension is palpable. The stakes are high, and the roar of the crowd is about to reach a fever pitch.
From the first whistle to the final victory cry, we've got you covered. This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Now we go live to your play-by-play host, Gabriel Schreiber.
Inside of Finley Stadium in Chattanooga, Tennessee, a long trip down from Ohio for Columbus Crew 2, who are going to do battle with the 9th team in the Eastern Conference, Chattanooga, who is taking them on in a must-win match this afternoon. The stakes couldn't get higher for Chattanooga Football Club. They are within risk of being mathematically eliminated. If they lose today, if they don't take any points today, mathematical elimination will be on the table very quickly for this club. A win today takes them not only out of that conversation, but puts them in the conversation of keeping themselves in the playoff race. Welcome to Chattanooga, everybody. If you haven't tuned in to the pregame show, to run you down what we're looking at, Chattanooga has 35 points. They're 9th in the Eastern Conference at 7-9-8. Columbus Crew is 3rd in the East at 10-5-8. Chattanooga must get to 8th in the Eastern Conference to make the MLSNP playoffs for 2024. Taking a look at our starting lineups today, I talked about it during the pregame show. Chattanooga is working with a 3-5-2, so 3 on the back, 5 midfielders, and just 2 isolated up front. Jesus Abada will start on the right side, Taylor Gray on the left. Going to be an interesting look there. In the middle, we've got Perez, Jimenez, McGrath, Callum Watson, Garvanyan. On the back, it's Sarsar, Prepelica, and Brown getting just his 2nd start of the year. Antoine in goal. For Columbus Crew, they're sticking with their 3-4-3. They run that a lot. Up front, we've got Da. Looks like Rayo will be up front as well. On the left side, we're going to get a look at Alloway. In the middle, it's Williams, Ibrahima, De La Vera. On the far right in the middle is Adu Gyami. On the back, it's Prestis, Zenke, and Green. And in goal is Johnson. Prestis will be a player to watch today. The midfielder from New Albany, Ohio. His father was a legend for Columbus Crew. Tom played from 2001 to 2003, helped the Black and Gold win the 2002 Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. We're ready to go from Chattanooga between the Crew and CFC. Chattanooga must win. CFC wearing alternate kits today, light blue with heavy white accents. Columbus Crew on the road wearing black with fluorescent, beautiful yellow, the gold. Columbus Crew will start this first half with a ball. Underway in Chattanooga, Tennessee between Columbus Crew and CFC. Immediately the Crew play this from the midfield circle. Down towards the 18 where it's stripped away by Jimenez Aranzazu. He lets off an outlet pass. Long feed up the field for Taylor Gray. Now it's into the air. Headered at. Crew want to take it away from Chattanooga. This one played back towards midfield by the Crew. Down near the stripe, Chattanooga comes up with it away for a moment. Milo Garvanyan has it taken away on the backside. Sent away from Garvanyan. Crew staying with it. They're going to walk this backwards towards the end line and now into the 6. In the keeper's area, taking his time walking it out. Columbus will try the far side, working from right to left. Columbus towards midfield, 1 connection, now 2, this rolls off. Chattanooga very well defended, last touched by Columbus, so CFC will take over with possession. Off the throw-in, Chattanooga goes down to the left about 10 yards behind the circle. Prepelica delivers to Fareed. Now up along the line, almost out of play, kept in. Jesus backwards. Prepelica to the far side. Standing 15 yards beyond the 18, Chattanooga going to send it back onto their own penalty arc with Anatoly. The Moldovan dumps this to Fareed. Sar wants the long ball over the top. Talked about that during the pregame. There's our first look at it. Joseph Perez passes it backwards. Jesus leaves it off for him in the wing, down along the edge of the 18. Columbus fighting for this on the end line. They come up with possession. Well played by Teron Williams. He has it taken away by Chattanooga. Down in the corner, CFC. Vying to maintain possession. The Crew want to clear this away. Kicked at. McGrath has it in the 18. Pass out to the spot. A shot deflected over the top. Taylor Gray lets one go, and it was on the mark. Able to get in the way and break that up. Columbus Crew fend off the first scoring chance for Chattanooga. Owen Prestis is in the way. This creates a corner. The captain of Chattanooga, Alex McGrath, the man from Spennymoor, England, will send the corner. He's going to the far side of the pitch. On the back post, Logan Brown. Brown, a defender from Dallas, Texas, played for Dayton and the Flyers. Here's the bend from McGrath on the front side of the 6. It floats over the top to the back door. Taylor Gray has it just in the area. Tries to get this out of there. Taken up for a moment by Columbus Crew 2. Ibrahima has it. Passes it back to some help, and now Columbus has taken this away from Chattanooga effectively. Jacob Green was standing by, the defender from Crofton, Maryland, and those two able to keep Chattanooga from putting any more pressure on. Columbus Crew is on a 12-game unbeaten streak. Their last 2 have been draws. Chattanooga would be thrilled to take 2 points out of this. Columbus Crew, long feed. This one awkwardly taken by Chattanooga for only a moment. Regathered by Columbus in vacant space, 10 yards outside of their 18. The Crew pinballing this around. And Prestis tries the long feed over the top. Chattanooga going to cut this off. Odd look today with bodies missing on the field for Chattanooga. Scoreless in our 4th minute. A lot of action already. Hot start between these two. Columbus is going to throw in just over midfield. Crew onto the field of play, 10 yards behind the midfield, and rolled back to the keeper. Chattanooga creating pressure. The feed is now delivered to Prestis by Johnson, the keeper. Owen walks it down along the sideline. Over midfield to Williams. He has it taken away by Taylor Gray, and Prestis heels it off easily. Joseph Perez will throw in. Stints in Nisa, Liga MX sub-20, a wealth of experience and adaptability. Registered as a full professional all the way back to 2015. Defensive solidity, dynamic presence on the flank, playing on the right today for Chattanooga. He will not throw it in. We'll see Fareed Sardzar with a throw in. Chattanooga throwing in from just behind the middle of the field. Calling out for help. Ball thrown into Anatoly. Prepelica, the Moldovan, delivers this, rolling it across the back. Chattanooga is midway between their area and the center of the field. Anatoly tries for the long pass. It's in trouble. Ohioans crashing in as this one cleared off up into row G where a fan catches it. Still scoreless. The 6th minute has arrived in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
It's time for their giveaway winner.
Throw in coming for Columbus Crew, who now have the ball and are on the attack. This one skeeters through towards the area, and it's cleared by Chattanooga out to midfield. Headed by Teron Williams, the midfielder from San Diego. Tries to feed it through the circle to a teammate. Chattanooga cuts it off. CFC pinballing it around, stole it in transition. De La Barra walking it towards the area. Chattanooga chips it away. CFC gathers it up along the sideline. Now towards midfield. Chattanooga controls this, eliminating the scoring threat of the Crew, and they're going to slow down for a moment, feeding it backwards to Anatoly Prepelica. Terrifying moments in the early stages. Columbus has scored a lot on takeaways like that this season. One of the most productive franchises in MLSNP this season. To be a little more specific, they've scored 48 goals this year, 5 on counterattacks. Very equal with Chattanooga in shots and shots on target. Johnson has the ball for Columbus on the back, tries to feed this out to midfield. It somehow escapes, and the Crew lose this back to Chattanooga. Antoine with it inside of the area. Flicks it to the far side to Brown. The Texan, a long feed down the sideline. Columbus takes it away at midfield, a couple of passes. Rayo with the ball, walking it into the area. He's got a chance, centering feed toward the spot. Chattanooga chips it away, cleared. Outside of the area, Chattanooga trying to walk this towards midfield. CFC after it, Columbus retreating. They've got possession for the moment. Sai up the field, Ibrahima has a connection. Walking this, could be trouble for Chattanooga. They're not quite parking the bus, but they are back on their haunches defensively. And nice play defensively by Joseph Perez, intercepting a pass. And now the fouls. There's a lot of contact with Teron Williams. And the Californian got after him. It was a lot, and our referee is not happy with him. He's warning him early in this. We're just into the 8th minute. Still scoreless, a clean sheet. The referee already warning a member of the Columbus Crew and Williams. Chattanooga off the kick. Fareed gives this off. Long feed over the top to the far side. Down on the left of the area. Chattanooga out front of the penalty spot. Big collision. Chattanooga's man goes down right away on the whistle from our referee. Alex McGrath took a shot. Ibrahim Sai is the one who ran him down. McGrath looks all right. What a beautiful shot for the free kick. The ball rests barely 5 yards beyond the penalty arc. Columbus Crew has their hands full in the early stages. They've allowed 39 goals this season, almost 2 per match. 9th minute, a scoring threat coming from Chattanooga, who has been very efficient on set pieces. That's not just this season, that's historically for Chattanooga. 5 yards beyond the penalty arc, Chattanooga has the kick. Jimenez Aranzazu stands by with the ball. There's a half wall built in front of him in front of the spot. Johnson in goal. Here's the delivery. Bent over the top. Johnson gloves it, bounces it, and catches it. Saved by Columbus. The Crew prevent the early score. Chattanooga fans making some noise. We're at the 10th minute. In the Scenic City, Ohio and Tennessee doing battle today. A must-win match for Chattanooga Football Club. Mathematically, not eliminated from the playoffs by any means if they lose, but certainly going to make the hole much deeper. Columbus a long feed towards the area. He's got it. Walks inside, shot left side, and it's just off the mark. That goes 2 foot wide on the Columbus Crew. Almost took the early lead in Chattanooga. Dangerous, dangerous moment in the early stages of this one. Have to be aware of that. Jaden Daw, the Duquesne product, walks his way down the field, gets into the area, lights off a shot. Prime scoring chance just 10 minutes into the game. Gene Antoine sends this long, bending it over midfield. This one headed by Columbus. It's still loose and accidentally sent off of the field. Taylor Gray will throw in. Chattanooga with the ball. They'll throw in from about 20 yards beyond midfield, sending it back towards the center of play. And now onto the back. Back line with the ball. Chattanooga rolls this to the close side. Fareed flicks it to Callum Watson. The Halifax product forward. Jesus Ibarra jostled in traffic. 3 defenders is too much. Anatoly gets the ball back. He'll try a long feed. On the far side, down to the left of the area, here's Taylor Gray walking it into the area, and he's offside. That is going to be the 66th offside call this season against Chattanooga. Taylor Gray just a step too far. Defenders were about in line with him, but he's just inches ahead. Hit with a call. Chattanooga gives the ball back to the club out of Ohio, Columbus Crew 2. Columbus has been in good form all year long, and they've been historically good. This is no surprise. For fans of Chattanooga that are not familiar with Columbus, they have been one of the best teams in MLSNP since its inception. They won the championship in 2022. They were runner-ups last year, and this year, 3rd in the Eastern Conference right now, so they've been very, very good. Ball pinballs around. Chattanooga comes up with it just behind the midfield stripe. Jimenez Aranzazu touches this backwards. Now it's sent over midfield. CFC looking for somewhere to go. Long feed over the top. That would be offsides if Chattanooga went for it. They're going to let this bounce to Johnson, the keeper of Columbus. The Crew, their mascot, the Capybaras. On the spot, Johnson sends a long feed, bouncing to the close side. From the sideline, touched around a defender, and Prepelica sends it off. And he's pushed on the end of it. Chattanooga wants the call. Throw in coming for Columbus. They'll be on the attacking end. Columbus trying to work this towards Chattanooga's area. CFC knocked it away for a moment. Loose again. Callum Watson gives it off to Fareed. He tries the long feed to Jesus Ibarra and has him down in the attacking end. Now the opposition takes it away. Columbus, the back line with the ball, being pressed on by Chattanooga, and so they'll roll it back to Johnson, the keeper, who's on the spot. Johnson goes to the far side. Cole Johnson, originally from Phoenix, Arizona, played at SMU in 2023 as a senior, started all 19 matches, 46 saves. After 2023, he was ranked as the number 33 player in the country. NCAA Division I second team All-American for his performances as a senior. Really special guy. Prior to SMU, played for Real Salt Lake. Phoenix native, 3 seasons at Scottsdale Christian Academy. He's also played for the U.S. National Development Youth Program during his time. Chattanooga takes it away off of a long dump. 14th minute, still scoreless in the Scenic City. Chattanooga tries over the top for Jesus Ibarra. This one's going to go over the end line. That's kind of what I thought we would see out of this formation. Talked about it during the pregame. We see Chattanooga trying to go for that. They're running the 3-5-2, so the midfield is really heavy for them today. Columbus always runs that same 3-4-3 and tries to flex it around a bit. Chattanooga is heavy in the midfield, controlling the game, and they're trying to flick it over the top to their forwards, Jesus Ibarra and Taylor Gray. Owen Prestis, the one who is defending Jesus Ibarra. Green defending Taylor Gray today on the wings. Chattanoogans are playing Yankee Doodle Dandy. Just behind midfield, Chattanooga behind the circle. Prepelica looking with it, wants a long pass over the top, looking down for Perez. He's fighting for possession near the spot in the area, taken away by Columbus, chipped away. Alex McGrath inside the penalty arc, left off. Perez, pass back out front, misdirected into the air. Chattanooga, a shot, it goes over the top. Scoring chance for Chattanooga Football Club. The ball rattling around, pinballing around in the area, out front of the 6, and can't finish it off. We remain scoreless late in our 15th minute. Chattanooga almost puts one together. A couple of really high-quality scoring chances early. Johnson rolls this onto the edge of the 6. Jesus coming inside of the area. Trouble. Johnson in trouble. Passes it away. Picked off. Chattanooga, long shot, and Johnson falls onto it. Alex McGrath saw a scoring chance, capitalizes himself. Johnson misdirected that. The ball went right to Chattanooga, and they've still got 4 guys on the edge of the area, kind of around the penalty arc. Floated over the top by Johnson to Prestis. He wants to get rid of it, and he does. Fareed Sarsar, the only one back with the ball. He lets it roll off, last touched by an Ohioan, so the ball will go to Tennessee's club. If you're just joining us, must-win match points on the line. Chattanooga absolutely has to win. No, not mathematically eliminated if they lose today, but the playoff race becomes seemingly improbable, seemingly impossible without a couple of points at home against this Columbus Crew side. The Crew with the ball just behind midfield. Prestis fights it away from Garvanyan. Now a long feed out to the circle at midfield. Around Jimenez Aranzazu. A connection up the pitch. Aleo wants this one towards the area. Fareed Sarsar, the first of the ball, keeping it away from Columbus and sent up into row F. Caught by a fan. 17th minute, we're midway through it. We're scoreless in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It is a beautiful day for match day. It doesn't get better than this. Glad you're with us on CKRN today. I'm Gabriel Schreib, Pro Side Soccer. We've got all the action. 79 degrees, sun shining, not a cloud in the sky. The Crew throw in, working it all around. Prestis towards the penalty area, chipped outside into the wing. Padaz sends this away. Chattanooga fighting for it on the edge of the wing. Coming back up with it is Columbus Crew. The Ohioans looking down towards the penalty arc. Taken away by Chattanooga. Jesus Ibarra has it in traffic. 3 defenders. Gives it off to Callum Watson, who just barely keeps it on the field of play. And now backwards goes Chattanooga into the area, and a full reset to Antoine as we cross scoreless into our 18th minute. Chattanooga in the area playing some keep away with Columbus Crew 2. Gonna pass this out towards the circle where Alex McGrath has this taken away. Here's a chance, walking with it, Alloway down towards the area and stripped away. Chattanooga long feed again up to Jesus Ibarra, who suffers a collision with Owen Prestis. Jesus rolling and appears to genuinely be in pain. Hopefully he's all right. Trying to shake it off. He does look shaken up. And the referee, unhappy with the collision, pulls out the book and is writing that one in. Watson will take the kick and put us back underway. We're 5 yards over midfield into the attacking end for Chattanooga and into the 19th minute now, where we're still scoreless. Referees today, Jordan Gray, your head referee. The ARs, Fritz Barberhaus, Christian Little, Donovan Eubank, the 4th official. Chattanooga will go backwards, working a 3-5-2, and right now controlling midfield very well, dominating possession to this point. Chattanooga back to Anatoly Prepelica. He's going to try the long pass over the top for Taylor Gray, and it's misdirected down into the wing, where it's taken away by Columbus Crew. So far, Chattanooga's passing accuracy fairly low, under 80%, which is out of character. I'm sure they'll shape it up as the match goes on. Columbus on the back playing keep away with Jesus Ibarra, maybe getting a bit too close in the area. Sends this out towards the circle. This one roped, a pass down, and Chattanooga's Logan Brown cuts it off on the very back. Only 2 players on the entire back end, and Chattanooga, perfectly placed Logan Brown, does make the stop. For a moment, that one looked very dangerous. Columbus Crew isolated. Gibran Rayo, the forward from Dallas. I wonder if he knows Logan personally. Logan also played at Dayton. One of the stars for Columbus Crew, coming from Dayton and the Flyers, and they were teammates together during their time. Ball goes to the bank to Cole Johnson. Johnson puts us back underway, flicking that out towards midfield, and this one rattles around before going off over the far sideline. Still scoreless, 20th minute is coming to a close soon. Glad you're with us, Pro Side Soccer in Chattanooga, Tennessee, between CFC and Columbus Crew 2. Ball sent back in, Columbus Crew sending this towards the attacking end of the field. This one bounces around, coming down with it. Prestis, long feed, rolling this to Taron Williams, who's got it, walking it towards the area. Pass towards the penalty arc, and Chattanooga chips it away. He's going long himself for Jesus Ibarra, but it's headed backwards. Zengway cuts that off, the defender from North Oaks, Minnesota. Out to the circle, fighting for it. Sai takes this up for Columbus Crew and delivers the ball to Owen Prestis. De Libera through the circle again, Columbus Crew. Doing everything they can. Sai flicks this to the far side where Columbus has it down near the wing. Just along the edge of the area, Columbus goes backwards out front, and Sai is looking for somewhere to deliver the ball. 21st minute closes into the 22nd in Chattanooga, where we're scoreless. The Ohioans on the attacking end. Down towards the penalty arc, rolls into the area. Chattanooga's Antoine diving in, covers the ball. Leaves the 6, goes to his left. It's the right side for the attacking Columbus Crew. Gets on top of it and makes the save. Chattanooga quickly Garvanyan delivers to Taylor Gray. He's walking it through midfield, looking for somewhere to go. Tries to get it through traffic, and it's chipped away by Columbus. The Crew roll this all the way back to their keeper, Cole Johnson. Capybaras on the road today and pressing the gas against Tennessee's club, Chattanooga FC. Not holding back one bit. Chattanooga's 7-9-8, 35 points. They're 9th in the Eastern Conference. The 8th team in the East makes the playoff. Long feed over the top for Columbus, down into the edge of the area. Looking for a centering feed. Antoine dives, gloves it, and now Fareed Sarsar clears it away from the 6. Good help on the back by Fareed. Now a collision. Taylor Gray is pulled to the turf. We've got a whistle and a card shown. Jacob Green from Crofton, Maryland.
Number 2, Green, in the 23rd minute.
Suffers the card. First of the match, his 6th yellow of the season. He was signed as a homegrown by DC United way back in 2020. He was their 15th ever signing as a homegrown. Made his MLS debut in 2022. It was a 3-0 victory over Flower City Union in the Open Cup. In 2023, he appeared in 11 MLS matches, 5 starts. Scored his first goal in the 95th minute for DC in a 3-0 win against Charlotte FC. Green joined DC United Academy way back in 2014. Now with Columbus Crew 2 today, certainly a threat for Chattanooga. Chattanooga's got the ball back. They're about 20 yards beyond their own area. 24th minute has arrived, still scoreless. Rolled across to Fareed. He's going to chip this back towards the spot where the keeper, Gene Antoine, awaits. Skying the ball over the top near midfield. This one comes just off and back to Ohio's club. Throw incoming, Taryn Williams. Directed forward. Chattanooga trying to take it away. Columbus Crew have the ball. Flick backwards. De Libera to Williams again now, and Williams is going to give it off to Sy, who's looking to the far side of things. Columbus has got a couple of quick passes in a row, now looking for somewhere to dump this off. Left off towards the far side by Rayo. Columbus down towards the 18. They've got a chance to create something. Pass down low, and it's covered up by Gene Antoine. Say goodbye to the 24th minute and hello to the 25th, where it's still a clean sheet. Chattanooga and Columbus. Antoine, the drop kick for Chattanooga. This one taken up by Columbus, stolen away from Perez, and it goes off right away. Callum Watson, too much pressure defensively for De Libera. Giorgio will leave it off for Taryn Williams, the midfielder from San Diego. Thrown in Prestis. Boots tied with Perez, and a foul. Kick will be from about where the throw-in was. They're 10 yards beyond the 18. Prestis from New Albany, Ohio will take this. A pretty good spot, maybe 15 yards beyond the penalty area. Two-man wall built. Prestis delivers, bent over the top. Antoine out there, and Anatoly gets a helmet on it. This one goes off over the end line. Chattanooga prevents the scoring chance, but now, midway through our 26th minute, Prestis will head to the corner on the close side, down on the left of the area. Another set piece coming for the Columbus Crew. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network, Gabriel Schrei. Set pieces have been a big piece of the game plan this season for Columbus Crew. We'll see what they do on this one. One man is standing in for the short kick. 6-yard box loaded up. Here's the bend over the top, gloved by Gene Antoine. Antoine rifles the pass. Callum Watson way out after the ball at midfield. He's got it. Passes it to the inside. Taylor Gray fighting 2 defenders, and it's through the legs of Gray, taken up by Jacob Green. Green on the back hands it off to Sy, who's got it just behind midfield, being chased down by Alex McGrath. They're going to come to the close side to get it away from the man from Spennymoor, and Prestis dumps it over the top where it rolls out beside the Chattanooga bench. Chattanooga will throw in midway through our 27th. Still scoreless. Glad you're with us, Pro Side Soccer, CKRN. I'm Gabriel Schrei from Fort Finley in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Chattanooga 9th in the Eastern Conference, 35 points, only a few matches left in the regular season. Crucial for their playoff hopes. We'll get into that more at the half and throughout the course of this match. 36 goals scored for Chattanooga. They've conceded 38. They've got to keep pace with the Crew today. One of the best offensive outputs in the league, 48 goals for the Crew. Coach Underwood mentioned during the week Chattanooga had to make some tweaks on defense. The Crew from midfield, long feed down towards the corner. They've got it alongside the penalty area, centering feed. Chattanooga cuts it off. And then as Zazu on the bank down near the end line, he goes down, and the whistle. Referee Jordan Gray sounds his whistle and sends this back with Chattanooga. 28th minute rolling. Gene Antoine is sending everyone away, says get down there, get away from me. The keeper for Chattanooga has been electric again this season, really has built quite a nice career for himself over the last few seasons. Back-to-back Golden Glove Award winner in Nisa. He was in the MLS Next Pro Goalie Skills All-Star Challenge this year. Did very well, got a lot of attention, and he's just got such a great demeanor about him. You would never guess he's so intense in the goal. 29th minute has arrived where we're scoreless between these two and what is shaping up to be a barn burner. The points on the line could not be more crucial for Chattanooga. CFC's back line up to midfield, roped towards Taylor Gray. He's got it 5 yards beyond midfield. Not liking the look, so he's going to go backwards. Chattanooga, that midfield line, 5 players, is trying to draw some players from Columbus down away from the back. Chattanooga to Antoine. He's going to hand it off to Farid Sarsar, a long flicking winding pass. Now Jesus Ibarra has it. Over the top, looking for Padez. Touchdown towards the area, inside of the 18. Padez, here's a pass left off for Jesus Ibarra, cut off by Prestis. Down near the end line, battling for it, and the ball will go back to the club from Ohio. Prestis, a really nice job defensively getting back and busting up a scoring chance that Jesus Ibarra was about to pull together. Chattahooligans singing Chattanooga Choo Choo. Long feed for Columbus through midfield. Taryn Williams takes it up. Now a pass towards the penalty arc. Back outside. Alloway looking with it from the corner. Down towards the penalty arc again. Williams is being heavily defended by Chattanooga and rolls this into the wing where Columbus elects to go back to Prestis. Down alongside the midfield circle, Prestis hands this off. Zhang Wei is in trouble as Taylor Gray harasses him, and now the referee running down Taylor Gray and hits him with a card. 31st minute is here. I'll scratch that. Warning is to Columbus Crew, not Taylor Gray. Taylor Gray didn't take the card, delivered it in his favor very well. So the kick will be from Chattanooga just inside the edge of their circle on the attacking end. Referee still jogging it out, doing some work, talking with a couple of different players that are up front. Chattanooga now free to kick. Jimenez Aranzazu rolls us back underway and delivers this one to the far sideline where Chattanooga is looking towards the area. Taylor Gray fighting for it and taken away by the Crew. Columbus works this inside, backwards with it. Crew leave it off on the edge of the wing. Long feed by Jacob Green. He's the one who suffered that yellow card. And this one goes off.
Fiber optics delivers the fastest internet speeds in Chattanooga on the area's only 100% fiber optic network. Connect your home or business to fiber fast speeds up to 20.
Backwards goes the Crew to their keeper, Cole Johnson. Jesus Ibarra crashing down on him, and he gets it away. Crew playing keep away now from Taylor Gray on the opposite wing, down alongside the edge of the area. Columbus, a couple of rattling passes down along the touchline where it goes out, and now the Crew will throw in. Columbus Crew throw in, looking towards midfield, and there's a lot of pressure coming from Chattanooga. Callum Watson up on the ball. Now this one takes a long winding roping feed through the circle, and Columbus is able to direct this around Perez. Taken up by Prestis, and a long feed up to Taryn Williams, who's going to try a long feed over the top towards the 6. Gene Antoine comes out and gloves the ball. That developed into a scoring chance very quickly for Columbus. That's the kind of counter you want to see if you're a Crew fan. Jaden Daw, the one who made the play. Gene Antoine will kick us back underway. 33rd minute is winding with a clean sheet in Chattanooga, Tennessee between these two. Chattanooga has produced a goal and a half per match this season. Columbus Crew has produced about a goal and 3/4 this season, 1.83 to be specific. They're one of the most productive teams in the league. And so far, deadlocked, scoreless between these two. The tension rising in the Scenic City. And points on the line tonight couldn't be more crucial. Chattanooga, absolutely, this is a must-win match. Not mathematically, not statistically, but you have to win it. Columbus Crew dump a long feed through midfield. Now left off for Williams, who's on the edge of the area. He's looking from the end line out front, and it's covered by Gene Antoine. Antoine makes a nice save in the 34th minute of play. Sheet is clean, clean, clean in Chattanooga, Tennessee. CFC working it around on the edge of their area and trying to find some way to go out towards midfield. The Crew are playing up now. That 3-4-3 way smashed up. Everybody's over the midfield line. Floated to the corner on the far side of the area where Chattanooga will try the touchline. Too much, so they're going to go back to Anatoly, the Moldovan, off to Farid Sarsar. Anatoly, certainly one of the most fun players in the league. Originally from Chisinau, Moldova. Big size, very versatile. Came from Spartak Chermala. Joined the roster in the beginning of the 2023 season. He's played in the Moldovan Superliga, Divizia Națională. Almost 2 meters tall. This one lost in the wing. Chattanooga stays with it. Walking the ball is Farid Sarsar, who goes to Jesus Ibarra, and he tried to touch that over the midfield line, but comes out on him, and now Prestis will throw in. Our referee, Gray, I believe, just stopped play. Oh, we've got a player down in the back. Hopefully he's all right. And it silenced the Chattahooligans. A non-contact moment. Hopefully Chattanooga's man is all right. Limping. And he looks to be okay. He's under his own power. Logan Brown goes over, gives him a hand up. Never want to see that at any level. Chattahooligans cheering him on as he makes his way off of the field. Both clubs grab a water break, and we're ready to play on. Callum Watson, the one who was down, he's back up, and he's going to keep playing. 36 minute, halfway over, still scoreless. Chattanooga takes this away off of a transition move from Prestis. Here it is to Perez, who's down in the wing, and he's looking inside for Chattanooga FC. Roping it. Here's a pass over the top towards the penalty spot. Columbus crews it away outside of the penalty arc. Now scrambling with the ball, Chattanooga Farid Sarsar back down to Jesus Ibarra, who's outside of the penalty area. Heavily defended by Alloway and taken up by Prestis down near the corner. He keeps it away from Jesus Ibarra, going down towards the 6-yard box. Columbus going to try the far side through the back door. The Crew, this one goes off. Chattanooga will have a chance with the ball. They're going to throw in from alongside the penalty area. Down on the sideline, just off the straight edge of the 18. It's to the left of the area. Chattanooga FC looking in. This one thrown down to the corner of the 18. Alex McGrath runs on top of it, trying to play keep away. Long winding pass to the close side where he's got Perez, who's dribbling, trying to pass inside. Deflected away by Alloway. Williams has it. Can't get this out of there, and Chattanooga stays with it. Garvanyan back to Fareed Sarsar. McGrath back and forth with him. Fareed's going to give it off to Prepelica. He'll try the far side where Logan Brown is all alone back near midfield. Chattanooga walking this along the sideline. Nowhere to deliver it, so they'll go backwards again. That 3-4-3 is coming up towards them in midfield, away from the back line. Chattanooga to Jimenez Aranzazu, who's got it at midfield, trying Taylor Gray. He is heavily defended, able to get this around the defensive boots of DeLibra. Delivered into the wing. Chattanooga bends this over the top, and this one comes down on the edge of the 18. Perez runs it down, hands it off. Callum Watson on the corner of the 18. Out front, Alex McGrath trying Jesus Ibarra, and Alloway takes this away for Columbus Crew 2. Really nice play defensively on the back. Columbus passing it all around like lightning through the area and a long feed out to midfield. The Crew have it over the center field stripe, looking for somewhere to deliver a long pass. Nowhere initially. Left off midway into the attacking side of things, and Columbus is going to reset to some degree. Sy has the ball now for Columbus Crew. He's going to take a long pass to Taron Williams, who's on the corner of the 18. Back to Taron, looking inside. Out front with it is Prestis. He goes into the 18. Ball heeled back to him. Centering feed. This one headed away by Chattanooga. Loose out front, down towards the penalty arc. Columbus Crew with it, delivered to the far side. Da with the ball backwards. Jacob Green going to hand it off to Sy. Sy flicks this across for Columbus Crew. Back to Da. Da down towards the wing. Columbus Crew looking inside. Prestis with it. Inside, and it's intercepted by Chattanooga FC. Out to the penalty arc, Callum Watson sends a long winding pass for Jesus Ibarra, and it's going to be a race to the ball. Columbus Crew will win it. Nice hustle play by Columbus. Xavier Zengway, the defender from North Oaks, Minnesota, wins the race. 27th overall pick in the 2023 MLS Super Draft. Joined the then reigning MLS Next Pro champions following a 4-year collegiate career at the University of Dayton, where he played with Logan Brown. The Crew got the 27 pick for $50,000 given to the Houston Dynamo. He was great. Zengway played a lot at the University of Dayton for the Flyers. Here's a long feed for the Crew from near midfield. Down to Taron Williams, who's got it in the corner. He's looking from the end line to the back door. There's a header from the back post. Here's a shot deflected away by Chattanooga. Out front of the penalty arc. This one's sent straight up. Prestis is fighting for it. Gray goes down hard. Chattanooga's still fighting for possession. Two attackers there, and as Callum Watson is tied up, Gray sounds the whistle for a Chattanooga kick. Watson shaken up after that as well. 40th minute is about to come to a close. Still scoreless in Chattanooga, Tennessee. From the wing, Fareed Sarsar tries a long one over the top. This one headed away from him. Nice play in the air by Prestis. Owen gets this forward. And Chattanooga's man, a collision with Callum Watson. Columbus Crew is on a remarkable 12-game unbeaten run, stretching all the way back to June 2nd. And their consistency has made them one of the toughest teams in MLSNP.
Don't miss out on your sides.
Here's a long ball. Chattanooga takes it away. Jesus Ibarra floats this over the top and scores! Jesus Ibarra! The lid is off. It's 1-0 in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Jesus, the goal in unbelievable fashion. He's all alone. It's his 6th of the season. What a score by Chattanooga Football Club. 1-0. We've almost played 3/4 of an hour, halfway through our 42nd minute. Chattanooga takes the lead over Columbus Crew 2. Chattanooga is very efficient when leading, especially at home. This season, 5-3-4 at home, 2-6-4 on the road. They've lost 2 in a row, and I was just telling you that Columbus Crew is on a 12-game unbeaten streak. Chattanooga would be more than happy to take a pair of points in a shootout, though. Currently, all three are not only in the table, but halfway in their pocket. Chattanooga tries a long pass over the top again. Jesus Ibarra is run down on the penalty arc. Chattahooligans wanted the call. He's still riding in the area as Columbus is working it back towards midfield. Columbus Crew leave this off for Taryn Williams, who's along the sideline just over the center field stripe. This one touched around a defender by Da. Chattanooga steals it away on the back. Logan Brown gives this off all the way back to Gene Antoine, who's just outside of the 6. And now from alongside the spot, he sends a long ball over the top. Jesus Ibarra scored a few moments ago. He's standing back near the circle, and Columbus Crew is regathering just outside of their own area. Taylor Gray playing up, looking after the ball. Prestis from the close side is going to send a long feed down towards Chattanooga's 18, where Alex McGrath will clear it away for the moment. Ibarra and Prestis battling for the ball. Watson after it. Callum is chasing it as Sai sends it backwards. Nice connection with Zhengwei. Columbus Crew are giving themselves a moment to reset. Well, the game plan has worked so far for Chattanooga, running that 3-5-2. The midfield was able to draw that 3-4-3 out of position enough. But Jesus Ibarra breaks away and scores the easy one. Flipped it over the top. It's 1-0. 44th minute is rolling. We've almost played 3/4 of an hour in Chattanooga. Backwards goes Columbus, trying the close side. Zhengwei. Delivered again to Prestis, who's just behind midfield, and he's going to go back towards the center field circle. Rolled through into the attacking side. Here's a long feed for Alloway, who's down along the corner of the 18 on the right side. From the wing, he goes out front. Columbus Crew, here's a pass towards the area, walking it down along the edge of the 18-yard box. Trouble for Columbus, being harassed by Chattanooga. Going back out front to Jacob Green, looking for a pass over the top. This one goes over the end line, misdirected. Three-quarters of an hour are in the books in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club. We'll get a call for stoppage time momentarily. Our referee warns Gene Antoine for time wasting. That's a good spot to waste some time. Take your time kicking it away. Antoine blasts this one over the top. It goes beyond midfield, 5 yards beyond the circle. Battle for the ball where Ibarra chips it back to help. Anatoly tries to volley this one back into the attacking side where there's a battle for it. McGrath comes up with it. Well struck towards the wing. Far side, Jesus Ibarra. Right now he's offside. Comes up with the ball down near the corner and he's onside. This one delivered by Garvanyan back to him down near the sideline. This one sent backwards. Logan Brown has it. And going back to midfield. From the center field circle, Chattanooga strikes this down towards the attacking area. Callum Watson out front to Padez, and it's chipped away to side. Columbus Crew are working this towards the circle and taking away again. Jimenez Aranzazu in the perfect spot to intercept the ball where he hands it off to Callum Watson. Rolled backwards to Anatoly Prepelica, who floats this to the far side, and Logan Brown. Now to the sideline for Chattanooga as they work left to right. Leading 1-0, we've played 1 minute of our stoppage time. Now down towards the corner of the 18, left off towards the end line to Alex McGrath. The captain in the corner with the ball and looking inside. Chattanooga nearly loses this as Columbus Crew takes it away, but sends it off over the end line for the corner. They called for just 1 minute of stoppage time. The corner will come from the far side for Chattanooga FC. Scratch that, 3 minutes of stoppage time. Rolled in from the corner for Chattanooga FC. Now down towards the corner of the 18. Alex McGrath looking towards the 6, tried to feed it inside. It's chipped off by Columbus. Alloway, the one who forced that play. Now Callum Watson is standing alongside the corner again for McGrath. He'll run the same play. Watson rolls this backwards to Jimenez Aranzazu, who's 10 yards beyond the 18-yard box. Now centered up for Perez, heavily defended by Prestis. He'll hand it off to Fareed Sarsar, and Chattanooga goes behind the center field stripe. Chattanooga FC trying the sideline, far side. And the boys in blue have this taken away in transition. Jaden Dodd takes a long beat. Columbus Crew leaves it off for Taron Williams. This one misdirected initially. He regathers through vacant space. Touched off, Xavier Zengway looking inside with it down near the corner of the 18-yard box. Columbus Crew walking backwards and delivered out towards the center circle. Prestis standing way on the back. He's got the ball. Floats it across to Jacob Green. Jesus Ibarra comes out to greet Jacob before he passes it away. Side heels this towards the area, and Chattanooga intercepts. Alex McGrath, knifing his way through the defense, leaves it off for Garvanyan. CFC backwards towards their own area, and now left for Antoine. They called for 3 minutes of stoppage time. That's 3 minutes exactly. 1/2 in the books. 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club in the lead at home after 48 minutes of play, 3/4 of an hour of regulation. A beautiful score dumped in by Jesus Ibarra. We'll take a break and be back with halftime analysis and more. Chattanooga Football Club in the lead at home.
Hey Chattanooga, show your pride for the Chattanooga Football Club. Our team, our city, our pride. Join us at Finley Stadium and experience the thrill of live soccer. From heart-stopping goals to electrifying saves, there's nothing like the roar of the crowd. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com and bring your friends and family for an unforgettable night. Together we can make this season one for the record books. Let's pack the stands and show our team the support they deserve.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on, and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Can't make it to the game? No problem. Tune in to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network for live broadcasts of every Chattanooga Football Club match. Hear every goal, every save, and every moment of excitement from the comfort of your home. Don't miss a second of the action, whether you're at home or on the go. Follow us on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and stay connected with all the live updates and commentary. Experience the game as if you were right there in the stadium. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
This summer, the Games will bring us together to celebrate our nation's athletes, their sacrifices, resilience, and unwavering passion. Because at the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we believe athletes are defined by their journey, not the medals they win. And creating a safer stage for all levels of competition is our priority, from the practice fields in your town to the podium in Paris. Join the movement to end abuse at uscenterforsafesport.org.
Retirement can be scary, but only if you're not prepared.
That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement, and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hey Chattanooga FC fans, stay connected with all the latest news, match updates, and behind-the-scenes action by following Chattanooga Football Club on social media. From Twitter and Instagram to Facebook and YouTube, we're bringing you closer to the team you love. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and show your support with #ChattanoogaFC. Follow us today and be part of the CFC community. Don't miss out on any of the excitement. Chattanooga Football Club, connecting our city one post at a time.
Ranger Station, Ranger speaking.
Yeah, hi. I'd like to report a bear sighting.
Location.
In the woods, just outside of town.
Oh, not surprising. You've got your home. Bears have theirs.
Yeah, but see, this wasn't just any bear. This bear was wearing jeans and a hat, as in a Smokey Bear.
Jeans and a hat. That's definitely Smokey. What exactly did he have to say?
Well, we were about to head home, after having a bonfire.
Oh, I can guess where this is going.
Right. See, Smokey told me the fire wasn't actually out. He said if it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave.
That's true. Did you know that 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans? That means 9 out of 10 wildfires can be prevented.
Wow, no kidding?
I'm a forest ranger. We never kid.
Sorry.
that was a joke. Oh. If you see someone in danger of starting a wildfire, step in and make a difference, because 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans. Brought to you by Smokey Bear, the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council. Learn more at smokeybear.com.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Chattanooga, every game day is an experience with the Chattanooga Football Club. From thrilling matches at Finley Stadium to community events and fan meetups, there's something for everyone. Join us and be a part of the action. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for tickets, schedules, and all the latest news. Let's come together and support our team like never before. Chattanooga Football Club, one city, one team, one goal.
Your kids about the dangers of vaping can be hard. Getting them to listen to hot gossip is easy. So here's some drama you could share with your kid. Dude, did you hear about Cassie and Jake? No, but did you hear that vaping can cause irreversible lung damage and nicotine affects brain development? Nuh-uh. You don't need to gossip if you want to have an open conversation about vaping. So if you want to get tips on when and how to talk to your kids, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Show your Chattanooga FC pride everywhere you go with official club gear. From stylish hats and tees to cozy hoodies and scarves, we've got everything you need to represent your team. Visit our online store at ChattanoogaFC.com or stop by our merchandise stands at Finley Stadium. Gear up and wear your colors proudly. Let's paint the city blue together. Chattanooga Football Club. Your team, your style, your gear.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Learn more at smokeybear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Hey Chattanooga, show your pride for the Chattanooga Football Club. Our team, our city, our pride. Join us at Finley Stadium and experience the thrill of live soccer. From heart-stopping goals to electrifying saves, there's nothing like the roar of the crowd. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com and bring your friends and family for an unforgettable night. Together we can make this season one for the record books. Let's pack the stands and show our team the support they deserve.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on, and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
Hey, you got this. Just breathe. Hey. We're pretty good.
yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Can't make it to the game? No problem. Tune in to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network for live broadcasts of every Chattanooga football club match. Hear every goal, every save, and every moment of excitement from the comfort of your home. Don't miss a second of the action, whether you're at home or on the go. Follow us on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and stay connected with all the live updates and commentary. Experience the game as if you were right there in the stadium. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
This summer, the Games will bring us together to celebrate our nation's athletes, their sacrifices, resilience, and unwavering passion. Because at the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we believe athletes are defined by their journey, not the medals they win. And creating a safer stage for all levels of competition is our priority, from the practice fields in your town to the podium in Paris. Join the movement to end abuse at uscenterforsafesport.org.
Retirement can be scary, but only if you're not prepared. That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement, and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hey Chattanooga FC fans, stay connected with all the latest news, match updates, and behind-the-scenes action by following Chattanooga Football Club on social media. From Twitter and Instagram to Facebook and YouTube, we're bringing you closer to the team you love. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and show your support with #ChattanoogaFC. Follow us today and be part of the CFC community. Don't miss out on any of the excitement. Chattanooga Football Club, connecting our city one post at a time.
Ranger Station, Ranger speaking.
Yeah, hi. I'd like to report a bear sighting.
Location.
In the woods, just outside of town.
Oh, not surprising. You've got your home. Bears have theirs.
Yeah, but see, this wasn't just any bear. This bear was wearing jeans and a hat, as in a Smokey Bear.
Jeans and a hat. That's definitely Smokey. What exactly did he have to say?
Well, we were about to head home, after having a bonfire.
Oh, I can guess where this is going.
Right. See, Smokey told me the fire wasn't actually out. He said if it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave.
That's true. Did you know that 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans? That means 9 out of 10 wildfires can be prevented.
Wow, no kidding?
I'm a forest ranger. We never kid.
Sorry.
that was a joke.
Oh.
If you see someone in danger of starting a wildfire, step in and make a difference, because 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans. Brought to you by Smokey Bear, the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council. Learn more at smokeybear.com.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Chattanooga, every game day is an experience with the Chattanooga Football Club. From thrilling matches at Finley Stadium to community events and fan meetups, there's something for everyone. Join us and be a part of the action. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for tickets, schedules, and all the latest news. Let's come together and support our team like never before. Chattanooga Football Club, one city, one team, one goal.
Your kids about the dangers of vaping can be hard. Getting them to listen to hot gossip is easy. So here's some drama you could share with your kid. Dude, did you hear about Cassie and Jake? No, but did you hear that vaping can cause irreversible lung damage and nicotine affects brain development? Nuh-uh. You don't need to gossip if you want to have an open conversation about vaping. So if you want to get tips on when and how to talk to your kids, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Now back to more Chattanooga Football Club action with your play-by-play host, Gabriel Schrei.
Welcome back to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and inside of Fort Finley, where after one half of play, 3/4 of an hour in the books, it's 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club out in front in what is definitely a must-win match for the club tonight. Chattanooga FC currently has 35 points, meaning they're resting just outside of the playoff if the season ended right now. If they can hold on to this lead, they'd be good for 38 points, which would push them out in front of a pair of other clubs, Miami and Orlando. It would deadlock them for 6th place in the Eastern Conference with Chicago, the Fire. They have 38 points. But interestingly, Orlando's playing right now, so Orlando could take a couple of points. And taking a look at the live scores from around the league, Orlando's leading 2-0 over Crown Legacy. Also deadlocked at the half after 3/4 of an hour, Austin and MMUFC 2. LAFC 2 and SKC 2 just kicked off. They're in their first minute of play. Later tonight, Colorado Rapids and St. Louis, Houston, Ventura County, Huntsville, Inter Miami, New England, Toronto, Whitecaps FC, North Texas FC, Real Monarchs, Town FC, Tacoma, and Timbers 2. Those last two are 10 p.m. Eastern time games. So a long slate, a lot of changing going on, but it all starts here with these must-win points for Chattanooga FC. We'll be back in just a second with our second half of play. I'll let you know what to expect. Don't go anywhere.
Hey Chattanooga, show your pride for the Chattanooga Football Club. Our team, our city, our pride. Join us at Finley Stadium and experience the thrill of live soccer. From heart-stopping goals to electrifying saves, there's nothing like the roar of the crowd. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com and bring your friends and family for an unforgettable night. Together, we can make this season one for the record books. Let's pack the stands and show our team the support they deserve.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go!
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
Hey, you got this. Just breathe. Hey. We're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Now back to more Chattanooga Football Club action with your play-by-play host, Gabriel Schrei.
3/4 of an hour in the books, 3/4 of an hour left to play after one half. Chattanooga FC out in the lead, 1-0 over Columbus Crew 2, and must win, must claim playoff points on the line today at Fort Finley in Chattanooga. The Scenic City has to take points out of this match. Obviously not mathematically eliminated from the playoff if they don't take points, but you put yourself in a much better situation if you could take 3 away from this. Leading 1-0 at the half, destiny in their own hands against the third team in the East, Columbus Crew 2, who has been very good this season. Seems like they can do no wrong. 10-5-8, 42 points. Chattanooga is 7-9-8, 35 points, 9th in the East as of right now. We're ready to go. In the first half, Chattanooga generated 6 shots, 3 on goal. Columbus just 1, and it wasn't on goal. Total passes, 225 Chattanooga, 281 Columbus. Chattanooga starts the second half with a ball in the long feed over the top towards the wing. Down on the left, goes out, last touched by Columbus, so CFC will throw in. Garvanian looks towards the area, pumps towards the corner. He's standing right near the corner of the 18 to throw in, now delivers backwards. Logan Brown ropes this across midfield all the way to Tolley. The Moldovan from the midfield circle dumps this across to Farid Sarsar, who wants Tolley again. The Crew pressing up and attacking. Chattanooga's Logan Brown takes it and gives it off. He's going to send it all the way back to the keeper. This one from the keeper, Jean Antoine, out to midfield, is taken by the Crew after it rattles around a bit. Columbus to the far sideline. Doesn't last long there. Now, Columbus backwards again towards their own area. Long feed towards midfield. Logan Brown rejects this. Chattanooga and Columbus vying for it alongside the midfield stripe. Garvanyan comes up with it for Chattanooga through the circle to Alex McGrath and around a pair of defenders. Chipped down to Taylor Gray, who's alongside the wing, now deep into it alongside the area. Looking out front, he's got Jesus Ibarra, who walks it into the 18. Dribble, 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 down towards the 6, spinning, and he goes down as the ball is covered by Cole Johnson. Nice save by the keeper. Looked good in the first half as he faced those 6 shots. Made 2 crucial saves. Jesus Ibarra scored on a nice breakaway. Jimenez Aranzazu. Andreas intercepted an errant pass, dumped the ball long to him, and Jesus was all alone and onside, where he was able to score. Columbus Crew working this through the center of the pitch, and Chattanooga strips it away back near their own 18. Fareed Sarsar dumps this to Gene. Antoine rolls this across to Logan Brown. The Texan may be in trouble down near the corner as he sends it over the head of Garvanyan and out. The Crew will throw in. Adu Giamfi throwing in. Giamfi's ball is sent off by Chattanooga, so Adu will throw it again. Giamfi down towards the 18, fighting for it with Chattanooga Columbus. 3 Chattanooga defenders, and Brown. This one goes off over the end line, so it'll be a corner for the Crew. Really expertly played by Jaden Dyes, battling 3 defenders. He steps out of play, and Brown puts it off of him, but he's standing off of the field, so the ball a corner. Columbus sends it in, short kick. This one rolled out front of the 18. Rayo looking inside towards the spot. Alex McGrath sends it aerial outside of the area. This one sends it back down towards the corner. Columbus gathers it up, walking it along the end line is Prestis. He's looking out front. Now a pass to the front of the 18, bent down towards the 6. Chattanooga headers it away and cleared by Garvanyan. Sent long. Columbus working this back around towards the midfield. Across the stripe and backwards. Go Columbus Crew. To Cole Johnson, the keeper. Johnson. Long feed out towards midfield circle. This one bounces around, vying for possession. Both clubs after it. Rayo comes away with it. He fits it around a defender. Giamfi near the circle. Chattanooga takes it away. They've got it for the moment. They're going to go backwards to the back line where Anatoly is waiting for possession. Andreas hands it off to Alex McGrath, and he's going to roll this across to the back line as well, where Fareed has got a feed. Down into that midfield stripe area. Midfielders have done a great job today for Chattanooga. They're the reason that score was created in that first half of play. It's 1-0 Chattanooga FC. Just a couple of minutes into the second half. We're almost into the 50th minute. Big collision on the back between a pair, and this one goes long. Anatoly able to play the ball through the air all the way back near the area of Columbus. Cole Johnson comes out and touches it off for help. Columbus Crew on the back with the ball, and Jacob Green gets it around a Chattanooga defender. Garvanyan, now Taylor Gray after the ball. Collision, and the ball will stay with Columbus. Taylor Gray got tied up with the man with the ball. They go down. Dawes still struggling to get back underway. The kick will be from just behind midfield in the circle. Rolled across, now to the attacking side. Sai goes backwards for Columbus Crew. Here's a long feed over the top, looking towards the wing. Columbus Crew walking this back towards midfield again, keeping it away from Chattanooga. Flicked to the back of the circle. Flicked across down towards the sideline. Working from left to right in the second half. Columbus Crew, and this one touched off of the field. Looking for Taron Williams, and instead that one misdirected. DeLibra sends that one off of the pitch. 50th minute is gone into the 51st. 1-0 Chattanooga. Long feed over the top. Garvanyan touches the ball around a defender to Taylor Gray. Comes right back to him. Here's a pass out front near the spot. A big trip, and Chattanooga gets the foul. For a moment, I didn't think Gray was going to sound the whistle. Alex McGrath is just 10 yards beyond the area. He's tripped, goes down hard. Prime spot for the kick for Chattanooga. The ball is basically squared up with the right side of the penalty arc. Chattanooga trying to decide who will stand by and take this kick. McGrath sends Fareed Sarsar to the area. Callum Watson steps away. It leaves Garvanyan and McGrath. Milo and Alex talking strategy. Anatoly and Perez standing back near the circle. McGrath leaves it. Garvanyan bends this to McGrath, who's in the 18. Intercepted by Teron Williams. Perfectly played by the defender. Gets under the ball and strips it away from Chattanooga. Garvanyan steals it back, but the ball goes just over the touchline on the far side, so it stays with Ohio's club. They're trailing 1-0. 53rd minute is winding in Chattanooga. Columbus Crew touch this one back towards the 6, where Cole Johnson feeds it into the wing on the close side and looking over the top for a long feed down beyond midfield. Columbus Crew want a dive, but it's taken away by Chattanooga FC. Logan Brown ropes this around one defender. After the ball, Columbus somehow comes away with this in traffic around 3 defenders to Jordan Dye. Tries to nutmeg Prepelica, but it's sent backwards and off of the field. Adu throwing in. Giamfi finds Jacob Green, who's on top of the center field circle. Now out across into the attacking side from left to right goes the Crew. Left off into the wing. Teron Williams with it. Centering feed, and Antoine gloves it. Williams was trying to pass that out towards the spot. It got redirected. Antoine was ready and gets on top of the ball. 54th minute is winding. 1-0 Chattanooga FC. Antoine and Chattanooga FC with possession. He'll work this from just beyond the penalty spot with a booming drop kick. Floated long over the top. Right away we get a call, a foul from our referee. If you're just joining us, the officials today: Jordan Gray, the head referee; Fritz Barberhaus; Christian Little, the assistant referees; Donovan Eubank, our 4th official. Pro Side Soccer CKRN 1-0 Chattanooga FC. 55th minute just starting. The kick this time is about 20 yards beyond the 18. Same pair of players for Chattanooga are standing by with the ball. McGrath, the captain. With him is Milo Garvanyan. McGrath's signal. Here's the delivery across. Floated down backdoor of the spot and cleared by Columbus initially. McGrath regathers back out where he took the kick, walking it towards the corner of the 18. Here's a feed towards the spot. It's inside. Logan Brown after it. Cole Johnson dives and is able to gather the ball. Johnson, in dramatic fashion, just able to glove that. Almost went off over the end line. Columbus now has it out of the area and is walking this down towards midfield, but Chattanooga playing up. Chattanooga running the 3-5-2 today. Those midfielders are playing up. Ball's loose in front of the 6. Chattanooga's Jesus Sabara racing towards it, and it's cleared. Danger for a moment for Columbus. This one rolled to the far side through midfield. Connection with Teron Williams. He's walking it towards the area, and Prepelica sends it off. Williams took a long feed there and dumped it down towards Da, who had made his way into the area already. He was on the right side of the penalty spot, but Prepelica had positioned himself very well to play that. Sends it off. The ball will stay with Columbus, and they'll throw in. Columbus Crew throw it in, now towards the corner of the 18, rolled across to the close corner. They've got it, looking inside. Giamfi sends this to the penalty arc, pass back to him, and Logan Brown skies this away from the area, out of play again, 10 yards downfield from where they threw it in moments ago. 56th minute is about to close into the 57th, 1-0 Chattanooga FC. Pro Side Soccer CKRN, I'm Gabriel Schrei, and I'm glad you're here with us. Columbus throws this backwards through center circle. Jacob Green directed across to the far side. Super crucial points on the line. This is a must win for Chattanooga FC. At the start of match day, they were 9th in the Eastern Conference, and only 8 teams make it into the MLSNP playoff. The Crew chipping this back and forth, looking for an opportunity to deliver the ball back towards the area. This one floated long over the top, and a connection can't be made as Logan Brown headers it away. Coach is fired up for the club from Ohio, shouting out to the referees. They'll throw in. Jacob Green works it backwards. Bench bosses today, Calvin Jones. He joined the club in 2017, served as academy director until last year, played professionally for the Richmond Kickers and Charleston Battery. Prior to his pro days, he was a standout defender at Wake Forest. Roderick Underwood, bench boss for Chattanooga Football Club, great leader. Chattanooga trying to get this back towards the area. It's cut off by Prestis on the back. Played away by De Libra. Around a Chattanooga defender as Jesus Ibarra can't get after that. Going backward with it, the Ohioans. Long play, collision near midfield. The referee doesn't sound the whistle, but is giving a verbal warning, and now he will blow it. A lot of pushing and shoving. It's the Moldovan from Chisnau, Anatoly, who is down. Thanks to the referee and gives him a slap on the shoulder as he's back up and ready to play on. The kick for Chattanooga will come from 7-8 yards beyond midfield. Sent into the center circles. We're back underway. Andreas, who delivered the ball to Jesus, gives it off to Logan Brown. Anatoly back on his feet and playing, sends the ball to the far side. Chattanooga down along the sideline, chipped over the top by Callum Watson to Taylor Gray, who's got it in the area, fighting along the edge of the 6. This one over the end line and out. And it'll be a corner for Chattanooga FC from down on the right. That's the far side as they load up the 18. Chattanooga is leading 1-0 in the 59th minute of play against Columbus Crew 2. They've sent Milo Garvanyan to take the corner. 6-yard box is loaded up. The back post has Taylor Gray on it. Logan Brown is also near the back post. Anatoly Prepelica on the front side. Garvanyan bends it, delivered out front of the 6. This one headed straight up by Jordan Dove, Columbus. Logan Brown fighting for it, being harassed. Sent back towards the 6. There's a header, and it goes right to Cole Johnson. Gloved easily. I think Anatoly was the one who sent that on net. He was battling with Cy. Columbus is moving quickly on the counter. Teron Williams wanted the feed, and his teammate didn't look his way. Through the center circle. This one taken up by Ryo. Chattanooga tries to cut it off. Alex McGrath can't take it. Cy, long feed towards the wing, down to the left of the 18. Into the corner, walking it out front. Teron leaves it off on the penalty arc, fighting with it. Down, out front again. With it is Giamfi. Pass inside towards the spot and sent away by Chattanooga's captain. Alex McGrath delivers this long. Taylor Gray a race to the ball. Chip to Cole Johnson. He chests it back to himself, standing on the edge of the 6. Gray is right there, passed away. Got it out of the area just in time. Owen Prestis, the midfielder, into the circle. Columbus now has a head of steam, and they're going for the counter again. Alloway walking this towards the penalty arc. Here's a pass off to Dow, standing out front of it, into the area and cut off by Garvanyan. Stolen right back by Ryo. He's looking out front again. Cy with it, delivers it to the back door to Teron Williams, who's walking it towards the penalty spot. Here's a shot rifled off of a defender, and Alex McGrath clears it away. Big collision down near center field, and right away the AR shouting out to Columbus. This one will be thrown in by Chattanooga. 61st minute winding, 1-0 Chattanooga FC. Gene Antoine still down for Chattanooga. Hopefully he's all right. Jordan Gray coming on to check on him. Melanie Schaefer, our athletic staff member, out to tend to Gene Antoine, the keeper of Chattanooga. They're going to spend some time together. Both clubs going to get a water break. We'll get a water break as well. Pro Side Soccer, CKRN, 62nd minute. 1-0, Chattanooga FC in the lead with crucial points on the line. Don't go anywhere.
Show your Chattanooga FC pride everywhere you go with official club gear. From stylish hats and tees to cozy hoodies and scarves, we've got everything you need to represent your team. Visit our online store at ChattanoogaFC.com or stop by our merchandise stands at Finley Stadium. Gear up and wear your colors proudly. Let's paint the city blue together. Chattanooga Football Club. Your team, your style, your gear. Chattanooga, every game day is an experience with the Chattanooga Football Club. From thrilling matches at Finley Stadium to community events and fan meetups, there's something for everyone. Join us and be a part of the action. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for tickets, schedules, and all the latest news. Let's come together and support our team like never before. Chattanooga Football Club, one city, one team, one goal.
Hey Chattanooga, show your pride for the Chattanooga Football Club. Our team, our city, our pride. Join us at Finley Stadium and experience the thrill of live soccer. From heart-stopping goals to electrifying saves, there's nothing like the roar of the crowd. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com and bring your friends and family for an unforgettable night. Together we can make this season one for the record books. Let's pack the stands and show our team the support they deserve.
This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Now back to more Chattanooga Football Club action with your play-by-play host, Gabriel Schrei.
Gene Antoine is being helped by Anatoly Prepelica off of the field. Antoine, an absolute warrior this season and throughout his career. Hopefully he's all right. Not looking good. In his place, we'll see Jonathan Burke, who has had a lot of playtime this season. Wearing the all-yellow kits today in goal, Burke replaces him, a native of Naperville, Illinois. A couple of guys in the match today from Naperville, Illinois. Chase Adams as well, not playing from Naperville, Illinois. Burke started with Chattanooga FC in 2023. He was fantastic in college. Played for the Eastern Illinois Panthers from 18 to 22, then transferred to Drake, where he led the Bulldogs in 2023 for his final year of NCAA eligibility. Gene Antoine off of the field on the bench, talking with Richard Dixon, Rod Underwood. Hopefully he's all right.
Now on number 71, Jalen.
A couple of other changes for Chattanooga as well. Jesus Ibarra out of the match. In his place, Jalen James. Callum Watson is coming out of the match. In his place, Jude Arthur. Arthur's a midfielder from Accra, Ghana. We'll see what Jonathan Burke can do for Chattanooga FC. They've got a 1-0 lead. He'll need to hang on to it and foster it against one of the most productive teams in MLS Next Pro to close out a crucial, crucial victory. These are must-win points for Chattanooga FC, non-negotiable. And we are back underway in the Scenic City. 1-0 Chattanooga. They're out front of the club out of Ohio, Columbus Crew. 66th minute has arrived. Capybaras strip this away from Chattanooga. Want to go forwards. Here's a long feed from left to right down towards midfield. Rattling around along the sideline. Chattanooga well struck through traffic. Almost had a connection long. This one around the boots of Jalen James to Prestis on the backside and left off into the penalty yard. This one on the back line, working it back and forth.
Chairback seats at the midfield club. For a better seat with a better view. Thanks to your friends at EPB Fiber Optics. Find the recklessly fast.
Rondazzo into the match for Columbus Crew during that break as well. He's going to be in the back line. Columbus Crew working the ball from left to right, goes out over the far sideline. Down near midfield, the ball will be with Chattanooga.
Our next man appreciation winner, Gabrielle won gas for a year, courtesy of Food City.
City gave somebody free gas for a year. Being a Chattanooga fan is pretty great. Free gas for a year, that's a lot of gas. Ball thrown in, rattles back and forth down along midfield. Antoine looking onto the field as CFC works this around on the back line. Burke in the goal now for Chattanooga, leading 1-0. CFC from right to left, down towards the center circle. Andreas tries the far side this time. Can he stay onside? Waiting for it in the wing. Here's a pass inside. Backdoor the score! Yes! Chattanooga Football Club out in front 2-0 in the 67th minute. What a score, what a delivery! Chattanooga Football Club extends their lead. It's 2-0 in the Scenic City in dramatic fashion. Andreas does it again in midfield, steals the ball away, dumps it backdoor, and what passing across the area for Chattanooga FC. Joseph Perez sends it inside to the spot. Jalen James sacrifices himself. The attacker from McKinney, Texas, rolls the ball to the backside, and as the keeper dives to make the save, who's there? Milo Garvanyan. He buries it for his 4th goal of the season. It's 2-0 Chattanooga FC. Columbus Crew has some work to do. Rondazzo through traffic for Columbus down towards the right side of the penalty arc. Columbus has it near the corner of the 18, cut off by Jude Arthur. Chattanooga sends a long ball over the top. It's Logan Brown. Chattanooga in the center circle. McGrath has it. The man from Spennymoor strikes it long for Jalen James, fighting for it on the penalty arc. He almost had it on the area. It's cleared away on the back by Columbus. They've got it outside of the 18, sent across by Sy. And looking to get back towards the attacking side of things. They're trailing 2-0 in our 69th minute to the club out of Ohio, the Capybaras. Sy again with the ball, floated across to Rondazzo, who's attacked by Garvanyan. Milo scored a beautiful goal. What a pass by Jalen James. That might make SportsCenter if it wasn't the first week of NFL football this weekend. That's a SportsCenter top 10 moment. Unbelievable. Thrown in by Columbus. They're on the attacking side, 10 yards beyond midfield. The Crew looking around. Capybaras work this through traffic. Rattled away after an initial defensive effort by Chattanooga's Fareed Sarsar. Sent around him inside, and now a collision. No whistle. Columbus stays with the ball, working this down along the edge of the 18 on the left side, looking for a feed to the interior, going backwards out front. Chattanooga rotating. Well played defensively, shut off down near the corner of the 18. Passed out front, Sy with it, walks it onto the corner. This one deflected away. Chattanooga cuts off a pass. Taylor Gray strikes it outside to Alex McGrath. He's got it through the center of the field, stops on the sideline, and it's chipped over the top. Taylor Gray has it, he's onside, 20 yards outside of the 18. He walks it into the corner of the 18. Backdoor feed cut off and played away from Jalen James by Columbus. Regathered by Chattanooga. Taylor Gray has it, walking it down in front and sent out front to Jude Arthur, who's got it near the penalty arc. Down inside, Chattanooga towards the 6-yard box. Cole Johnson covers it. I think that was a pass to somebody who wasn't there. Chattanooga turned, fired it. Jalen James looking for Taylor Gray, and I think Taylor Gray was not where James thought he would be. 71st minute rolling, 2-0 Chattanooga FC in the Scenic City. Thank you for being with us, CKRN. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Chattanooga putting together a whole match performance today. Sharp on defense, scoring a couple of goals. The fans are into it. Really nice day for a home match, too. 79 degrees Fahrenheit at kickoff. Sunshiny, not a cloud in the sky here. You can see perfectly all the buildings on the top of Signal and Lookout Mountains around us. Columbus through midfield. Here's a heeled pass, long down towards the area. He's got it inside of the 18, looking across. Giamfi, pass out front, taken away by Chattanooga. And Milo Garvanian is the one who walks it through the area and feeds it long for Taylor Gray, pushing and shoving, and this one taken by Zengway. The defender delivers it to Cole Johnson, the keeper of Columbus. Jacob Green is the next one to get the ball for the Crew. He's going to walk it through center field. Left off along the sideline as they go from left to right. Trailing by a pair of goals, the number 3 team in the East. Out front to Jai. He's got it near the penalty arc. A shot from the left side, gloved away by Burke. Logan Brown runs it down in the corner for Chattanooga. Sent out front, no one there. Columbus comes up with it. Back towards the 18, fighting with it. Jalen James gets him off and gets the ball for Chattanooga FC. Jordan Gray sounds the whistle. We've got a change coming for the Crew of Columbus. Amizian Sidmahan, the midfielder. He's originally from Algeria. Coming on for Alloway. We'll see what Mahan can do. Anatoly from the 6. He's going to strike this long for Taylor Gray, who's over midfield. Taken up on the center field circle after it was initially chipped backwards. Jalen James has it towards the corner of the 18 on the left side. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Double team, goes backwards. Taylor Gray with it, walking this one backwards down along the sideline. Chattanooga retreats and gives this off near the center field line to Logan Brown. They're working from right to left, up 2-0. Here's a long strike down towards Alex McGrath and gloved by Johnson on the spot. The keeper for Columbus Crew gets this away from Chattanooga, and now they're passing it around. Randazzo back onto the penalty arc. 73rd minute, caves into the 74th. 2-0 Chattanooga FC. Columbus Crew, Cole Johnson, and the long feed over midfield, sent down towards the close touch line. Giamfi delivers this down into the wing. Back across the 6, and no one there. This one will roll off of the pitch. Chattanooga FC taking back over with the ball. And all of a sudden, this match looks very different in the last few minutes. At the 70th minute, you say Columbus has a lot of digging to do. With a quarter of an hour left to play in regulation, you say Chattanooga FC has some time management to do. Chattanooga's Fareed Sarsar, a long throw-in, arcing over the top of defenders. This one pinballs off of a pair of guys. Columbus strikes it out front of the arc. With it now, walking inside. The capybaras taken away by Chattanooga. Sent away from the area down on the spot. Jalen James on the center circle. 2 defenders. He's got to beat. Gets around 1. Randazzo chips it away from him. The Crew back towards the midfield circle and sent far side by side. Connection there, left to right go Columbus Crew. The club from Ohio back towards the 18 of Chattanooga. Pass to the left penalty arc. This one with Da. He leaves it off into the wing on the far side. Here's a floated pass over the top. The header to the left and a goal. Columbus Crew get one back. In the 75th minute of play, it's Owen Prestis, his 2nd goal of the season. The Columbus native competed with Crew 2 on an amateur agreement, played in 6 matches last year, joined the academy in 2017. He saw action with the first team in the League's Cup showcase against English Premier League side Aston Villa on July 27th of this year. On the international level, he's played with the U.S. national team, youth camps in 16, 17, 18, 19. Today, though, just a goal scorer for Crew 2. To bring us within 1. It's 2-1 in Chattanooga with a quarter of an hour left to play in regulation between Chattanooga FC and Columbus Crew 2 as Columbus does get one back. And it looks like we'll have a water break as we've got a player down still on the field. And so will they take a moment to check on him? Both clubs coming to the bench. We'll be back.
Hey Chattanooga, show your pride for the Chattanooga Football Club. Our team, our city, our pride. Join us at Finley Stadium and experience the thrill of live soccer. From heart-stopping goals to electrifying saves, there's nothing like the roar of the crowd. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com and bring your friends and family for an unforgettable night. Together, we can make this season one for the record books. Let's pack the stands and show our team the support they deserve.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
Hey, you got this. Just breathe. Hey. We're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message.
This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Now back to more Chattanooga Football Club action with your play-by-play host, Gabriel Schrei.
Welcome back. Chattanooga FC losing another player from the lineup. Robert Screen coming in. So far down now on the lineup that Robert Screen isn't on my spotting board for today. We'll see what Screeny can do for Chattanooga FC. He's appeared already this season, wearing number 2 on the roster. Chattanooga leading 2-1, less than a quarter of an hour of regulation to play. Joseph Perez went down and had to come out of the match, and he's up under his own power, making his way to the bench. Chattanooga into the attacking side, has this one jostled around and taken by the crew, and now a big collision. Andreas came together with the hips of Ryo, who's still down. Jordan Gray checking on him. Ryo looks okay. Gray looks satisfied, will play on in Chattanooga. Big props to the officiating crew tonight. This one very well officiated, very clean, straightforward. They've done a nice job controlling the match. This one through for Columbus Crew as they work left to right down towards the 18. Now 10 yards beyond it, looking to the back door on the corner of the 18 on the close side. They're down on the right. Here's a bend to the back door of the 6. The header swatted by Burke and covered. Jonathan Burke, a highlight reel save. Burke gets on top of it late in the 79th to keep it 2-1 Chattanooga. They could use a few more of those from the former Eastern Illinois Panther and Drake Bulldog. Burke will drop kick us back underway. This one skying over the 18 down towards the area. Rattles around, Chattanooga comes up with it. Jalen James flipped into the center of the field to Alex McGrath. Left off, chipped down to the corner of the 18 close side. Out front of the 6, missed Taylor Gray. Screen back out front, shot deflected over the top. Chattanooga corner kick. That goes over goal line, and Chattanooga will go to the corner. Really nice scoring chance in response to a header that nearly scored on Burke as he made a highlight reel save. Now the pressure on Cole Johnson to respond as the 81st minute has arrived in Chattanooga. From Fort Finley on a sunshiny, beautiful day, we've got a barn burner. The points, the fight for survival is on right now. Chattanooga needs these. They need 3. Here's the corner. Headered, loose, the shot, deflected away by Johnson and sent off over the end line again. Really close. Garvanyan sent it out front, and it skiffed off the top of someone's head on the front side of the 6. It's loose, centered up from the penalty spot. A swatted shot is deflected away. They tried to clean it up, and it's sent off. Another corner now for Chattanooga. From the right side, the far side, Garvanyan bends it into the 6. The header goes straight up this time. It goes off and was last touched by Jude Arthurs. So Chattanooga gives the ball back to Columbus Crew 2. The Capybaras trailing by a goal, the third team in the Eastern Conference, now looking to respond. Here comes that 3-4-3, struck towards midfield and returns to the back line by Giamfi. We've played into the 82nd minute. It's a one-goal match. Chattanooga in the driver's seat. Center field stripe across the circle now. Into the attacking side. DeLibra to the far side towards the wing. Columbus looking towards the penalty arc. It's deflected away by Chattanooga. They've got it playing catch and around Jalen James, keeping it away from Taylor Gray, but not for long. Jude Arthur sends it across to Jalen James. Chattanooga, Robert screen to Fareed Sarsar, who plays it over the top towards Taylor Gray. He just took a shot to the back of the head, no call. Ball for Columbus is stolen by Alex McGrath. James is taken down from behind, and the tackle is called a foul. Kick for Chattanooga is 15 yards behind midfield. Fareed Sarsar will be the one to put us back underway as our 82nd minute is about to give way to the 83rd in this one-goal contest. CKRN, Gabriel Schrei, glad you're with us. Instant classic. The stakes don't get much higher than this. Must-win points for Chattanooga. They're in the driver's seat for now. Columbus takes this away from CFC outside of their own area, and now off of the trip, the whistle, and I think Gray is about to show a card. Yes, he is. Jude Arthur suffers the yellow, and Jude, that's the 7th yellow of the season for the man from Accra, Ghana. Came to Chattanooga from the Georgian First Division. He's been really special this season. We're midway through our 83rd minute. We've almost played 1.5 hours of regulation from Chattanooga. Columbus puts us back underway, shipping the ball all around on the back. Floated over the top towards the attacking third. This one rejected by Chattanooga on an aerial play. Volleying this alongside the center field circle. Jalen James battles it away. Around Dahi goes to Jude Arthur. The ball comes right back to him. Struck backwards by Columbus as Logan Brown floats this over the top. He was looking for Alex McGrath. This one, pinballs. Chattanooga puts it back into the attacking side, and it's gathered up by Garvanyan, who's trying to foot race his way around one defender. Instead, he'll go backwards where he finds Logan Brown easily, and now Andreas is going to bend this over the top to the back wing. Robert Screen has it headed away by Randazzo. This one gathered just behind midfield by the crew of Columbus. Mohand fights his way into the attacking side through the midfield circle. Long bend from left to right. This one delivered to Rayo, who's looking down along the edge of the 18. He's got Giamfi out front of the area, sent inside to the spot and cleared by Chattanooga's Alex McGrath. This one retaken up by Columbus, and the Capybaras send it backwards for a bit of a reset. On the back line and working with it, Zengwei. He goes into the circle where Taylor Gray is tied up with a would-be possessor in green. Columbus goes quickly, 85th minute, halfway over. And you can see the urgency of the crew. I'm not sure what kind of stoppage time we'll see. At least a couple of minutes. We've seen quite a few for injury and water breaks. Down in the corner, Columbus, bent inside to the 6. Anatoli's the only one there. He headers it backwards, and this one going off into the brickwork to Columbus. We do have a crew member, pun not intended, down. Wonder how many times that joke has been made this year. Being stretched out, hopefully he's fine. It looks like he is, and he'll be able to play on with no issues. Took just a moment. 86th minute is here. 5 minutes left to play in regulation. 1.5 hours will have been in the books at that time. For now, it's a one-goal match. 2-1 Chattanooga leading the crew of Columbus. CKRN, Gabriel Schrei, glad you're with us. We do have a change coming for the crew.
Come join us on Sunday, October 6th.
Columbus has sent on number 55, Flannery. Chattanooga This one's sent in by Columbus. Chattanooga chipped it away for a moment. It's regathered by the Crew back near midfield. From the stripe, delivered long along the sideline. Down on the right, the close side. Connection there is with Giamfi. He goes inside to Raya, who rolls it across, back door to Green. Jacob Green dumps it off towards the corner of the 18. Around the defender, Robert Screen digs it away from him on the tackle. Screeny fighting his way down along the touchline towards midfield. This one loose and taken by the Crew. Gathered up, sent back to the keeper. Cole Johnson, the keeper from Phoenix, Arizona, goes out to midfield. From the center field circle, Columbus Crew. Long strike down to the touchline. The Crew, DeLibra trying to go out front of the penalty arc. A lot of pressure from Chattanooga. They're really bunching up on the back in this late stage. And around the defender, down in the wing, here's a feed to the 6, and Burke gets on top of it. Jonathan Burke easily gloves the ball, falls on top of it, covers it, and smothers it. 2-1 remains our tally. Chattanooga out in front by a goal as the 88th minute of play has arrived in Chattanooga, Tennessee between these two. Burke, an absolute NORAD project, sent over the top towards the area where it's sent away from Chattanooga's attacker, Taylor Gray, or would-be attacker, to Cole Johnson, who puts the Columbus Crew back underway. Mohand with it, playing it away from Jude Arthur. He's going to go back to Johnson. Cole, the keeper from Phoenix, ropes this across to the close side to Flannery. Looking out of the 18, Alex McGrath playing up and defending DeLibra. Back to the penalty arc, sent along by Zengway. The Capybaras, Mohand, loses this, struck by Jalen James, and it's regathered by the Crew. Taken up again, this time on the back by Giamfi. Looking long over the top, here's a deep delivery. This one cut off by Logan Brown, who skies this away from the penalty arc. Chattanooga fighting for the ball along the edge of the circle. Taylor Gray given to Andreas, struck away from an attacker. This one back into the attacking side for Columbus. The Capybaras have it cut off by Jalen James. Through midfield, Chattanooga to Andreas. He's got it. Sent long over the top, and there's Garvanyan. Milo, 22 yards beyond the 18, going to deliver this to Alex McGrath. Struck backwards behind the center field stripe. Jude Arthur delivers this all the way back. Prepelica bends this into the attacking side. A header trying to tee this up. This one loose. Through midfield, Columbus Crew from left to right. They've got a chance. Looking for an equalizer in a 2-1 match. It's sent off by Chattanooga. Fareed Sarsar cuts that off just outside of the wing and rejects the potential scoring chance. Late in the 89th minute, regulation coming to a close quickly. This one thrown in, pinballing around on the corner of the 18. Chattanooga tries to clear it once. Robert Screen regathers, being attacked by the Capybaras down near the corner, and the whistle as this one is gathered by Burke. We've reached the final minute of regulation. 1 minute to go of 1.5 hours of regulation. 2-1 Chattanooga FC, leading by a goal at home. And it couldn't get bigger than this. I said it at the beginning of the match during the pregame show. I've talked about it throughout. Chattanooga is fighting for survival. They are fighting to make the playoff. 3 points is huge as a first step towards doing exactly that. Struck around a defender by Columbus after the clear at midfield. Randazzo gets the ball from Flannery. Left off, now a long feed up to Mahand, who's walking this down into the attacking third. From left to right go the Capybaras. Now to the wing on the close side, down on the right. Bent inside and sent off by Garvanyan. Perfectly positioned to defend that. 90th minute has expired. We are into stoppage time. They have called for 8 minutes of stoppage time. That's a lot of stoppage time. That's a long time. That stresses me out. We've got 8 minutes of stoppage time. Columbus throws in out front of the 6. Chattanooga's Andreas sends this straight up out of the area. This one bounces and is going to roll off near the center field stripe. 8 minutes of stoppage time in Chattanooga. We're 30 seconds into it. It's 2-1 CFC. Columbus is looking for an equalizer. Dishing his way around defenders. What a move by Flannery. Hands this off over to Giamfi. He's looking outside of the wing. Chattanooga the intercept. Alex McGrath gives this over to Jalen James. He's going right to left into the center field circle. James dishes this to Robert Screeney. They've got a lot of open space. Jalen knifes the ball around a defender. Dribbling on that midfield stripe. Back to Jude Arthur. He goes down and the whistle. Columbus Crew 2's Jacob Green. Too much contact for Jordan Gray's liking. He's going to drop the ball right on center field. 67 seconds gone, 8 minutes of stoppage time. Start your watches. You're going to need a big watch. A lot of time to keep track of. 1-goal match. Fareed Sarsar will deliver from center field, bent over the top towards the wing, down on the right side along the touchline. Taylor Gray has got it, defended by Jacob Green. Gets around one defender, left off for Jalen James out front to Jude Arthur. Chattanooga back towards the circle, they've got it. Andreas rolls this to Logan Brown. CFC from 5 yards beyond the midfield stripe. This is Milo Garvanian. Now he's going to go behind the line to Logan Brown. Left off in the wing, down towards the corner for Alex McGrath, the captain from Spennymoor. This one's going off over the end line. Columbus is looking to push the tempo. This one thrown in, McGrath pursuing, and it rolls across the penalty spot. Chattanooga leaves this off with Columbus. The Crew are working from left to right in this second half. 2 minutes of our 8 of stoppage time have expired. Mohand delivers a long strike over the top. This one into the area. Columbus has it, sent out front on the right side of the penalty spot and cleared away by Andreas. And the wind picking up now in Chattanooga, Tennessee, in what is quickly becoming an instant classic. Chattanooga hanging on. They need these 3 points. No better place to get them than at home. Playoff race is on. De Libra into the wing close side. Giamfi out front of the 18 on the right side of the penalty spot, working with it. Rondazzo back across to the back door on the left side of the area. Columbus down towards the penalty arc. Capybaras walking this towards the area to the right side, down towards the end line, centering feed. This one cleared away by Chattanooga. Good feed inside by Giamfi, but Chattanooga cuts it off. And Rondazzo will throw in. We've got a player slow to rise for Columbus. 3 minutes, 15 seconds gone. They called for 8 minutes of stoppage time to go with our hour and a half of regulation. Thrown in. Rolled across by Rondazzo to Cole Johnson. Taylor Gray is walking through the circle. Cole Johnson, by the way, the keeper, is in the center circle. Sent forward. Rayo to the wing on the left, just outside of the 18, battling it inside. Capybara's man goes down. Robert Screen on top of him, the whistle. Robert Screen is trying to have words with the official, and he's not having it. Wind is kicking up in Chattanooga. That's a great spot for Columbus on the foul. They're going to let him kick it from just feet outside of the 18. Oh, they're putting it 2 feet on the corner of the 18. Columbus Crew looking for an equalizer in stoppage time. This is the perfect spot for it. The Crew are set. It's Prestis to deliver. Owen, 18 inches away from the 18-yard box. Here's the delivery, bent towards the 6 and touched over the top by Jonathan Burke. Well, that's as good of a spot, save for a penalty, knock on wood, that they're going to get in stoppage time. Columbus hustling to the ball. 5 minutes of 8 minutes of stoppage time are gone. The Crew looking to push the tempo. This will come from the right side, the close corner. Bent over the top, backside of the 6. There's a header. Prepelica sends it away. Crew regather quickly now in the wing on the far side, down on the left of the area. Mohand bent inside, cut off by Jude Arthur. Chattanooga, long clearing strike up to Taylor Gray. He's racing his way down the touchline from right to left. Centering feed, Jalen James racing to the ball and sent away from him by the Crew of Columbus. De Libra rolls this across down towards midfield. The Crew Well struck towards the right wing. Garvanyan cuts it off. He rolls this one off errantly. 5.5 minutes gone of our 8 of stoppage time. We've got a couple of players gassed, and Chattanooga has a man down just to the right of the penalty arc.
Number 11, Taylor Gray.
Jordan Gray is having a conversation. Taylor Gray is off. Number 99, Marcus Naglestad, the 33-year-old from Kristiansand, Norway, coming into the match for Chattanooga FC. And there's some conversation going on here with a couple of players. The referees, Roderick Underwood, Marcus Naglestad is on the pitch in Chattanooga, Tennessee. His 3rd appearance this season was last time out. This is his 4th. He's already up to 50 minutes played. Thrown in by Columbus Crew, back towards midfield. Naglestad takes it away for Chattanooga FC. Jude Arthur with the ball just outside of the area. Long feed, Naglestad racing to it. Columbus able to cut it off. Naglestad, the only player there. It's sent around him by Cole Johnson. We're into the 98th minute. We've played 7 of our 8 of stoppage time. 2-1 Chattanooga FC leads, looking to claim 3 points in a tight playoff race down the stretch. These 3 would be huge. If they lose today, if this match had gone another way, you're talking about being mathematically eliminated next week. This one sent down into the corner. Columbus Crew along the edge of the 18 in the wing on the left side. Out front now, looking towards the penalty arc. Back towards the center circle. Columbus, the capybaras. Here comes a chance. Floated over the 6, and Burke touches it over the end line. We played 7 minutes, 41 seconds of our 8 of stoppage time. It's 2-1. Chattanooga leads, looking to close it out and gobble up 3 points. From the corner, down on the right, the close side. Crew bends this back door of the 6. There's a header sent away by Anatoly Prepelica. They've got it. Columbus to the corner of the 18. Taken by the man from Kristiansand, Norway. Cleared out to Cole Johnson, who's at the midfield circle. He's got it. Floats across to Mahan. 8 minutes gone in stoppage time. Now we've played 8 minutes, 12 seconds. Bent over the top. This one rolls to Jonathan Burke. They snap the skid and take 3 points. Chattanooga wins. Chattanooga Football Club wins 2-1. It takes 98 minutes and 19 seconds. 3 points in the pocketbook. Catch it. What a night for Chattanooga Football Club. Almost a perfect performance and a bounce back for Chattanooga FC at home. They take the victory over the number 3 team in the Eastern Conference. That gives them 3 points, and so there's a lot of games left to play on match day. Columbus obviously is going to stay at 3rd place in the Eastern Conference, but for the next few minutes at least, Chattanooga will leapfrog Miami and Orlando City. They're going to be deadlocked for 6th with Chicago Fire with 38 points in league play. We'll take a break. I'll have some analysis for you and more when we return. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids are facing hunger every day? Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Thank you!
Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
Hi, I'm EJ Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond. finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Looking for a fun, exciting night out for your family? Look no further. We've got it. Chattanooga Football Club matches are the perfect family-friendly event. Enjoy the game, food trucks, and activities for kids of all ages. Make memories and support your local club. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for schedule and ticket information. From thrilling goals to community spirit, there's something for everyone. Chattanooga Football Club, where soccer and community come together.
This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Now back to more Chattanooga Football Club action with your play-by-play host, Gabriel Schrei.
Chattahooligans celebrating in style with Chattanooga FC after a 2-1 victory. 8 minutes of stoppage time, and Columbus Crew 2 is unable to storm from behind and overcome Chattanooga FC in Fort Finley. They take 3 points, and I mentioned it during the pregame. I talked about it throughout. Fighting for survival. You're fighting for the playoff. Those 3 points are huge in pushing Chattanooga into contention for a playoff spot. I mentioned before the break, Orlando City B was one of the teams they could leapfrog, but that one has gone final. And so now Orlando City B has pushed their way up into 6th place with 40 points. Chicago is right behind them with 38. Chattanooga also with 38, but the goal differential means Chattanooga just in front, or rather Chicago just in front of Chattanooga in the standings. Miami has 36, Carolina 34, New York Red Bulls 33, Atlanta 31, Toronto 28. Now, Toronto is on the schedule for Chattanooga, which is a good thing when you talk about trying to claim or take points. Atlanta's as hot as they are going to get this year. They are on fire. Noah Cobb came down and played with them last time out. They took points easily, so look for them to take a few more points down the stretch. They could be a problem for Chattanooga FC in this playoff race. You look down the schedule, Inter Miami still has to play tonight. Toronto still has to play. New England, who's on the schedule, still has to play. Another positive, though, New England and Toronto play each other. So that will help Chattanooga because only one of them can take the points there. North Texas, Whitecaps FC, Town FC, Real Monarchs, and Tacoma and Timbers 2 all play later tonight. Still playing right now, LAFC and SKC2 are at the half in their match. 1-0 SKC2, Colorado Rapids 2, deadlocked 5 minutes into this match with St. Louis. Those games available on Apple TV, and just a few of many great matches underway in a hot playoff race. This one is going to go down to the wire for sure. Chattanooga FC takes a very crucial step today, claiming 3 points against the number 3 team in the Eastern Conference. And Chattanooga got it all started with a score in the 41st minute. Andreas stole the ball away in midfield in transition, chipped it over the top to Jesus Abana, who's on the other side, down on the right of the area. He takes it inside, uncontested, floats it over the top of Cole Johnson for the score. That made it 1-0. That score held for a long time until the 67th minute when Chattanooga did what? They extended their lead with an unbelievable display of passing. First, Andreas repeats. Jimenez Aranzazu steals the ball away in midfield in transition, goes down to the right side, and it's 1, 2, 3 passes to the back door. Milo Garvanyan finishes it off. Jalen James with a really nifty move, sacrificing himself out on the spot, throwing himself to the ground and heeling it back door to Milo, who's all alone as Cole Johnson sold out to make the save. That made it 2-0. That score held for about 8 minutes until the 75th minute when Owen Prestis, the son of a legend for Columbus Crew, scored. That goal made it 2-1, and it made it a much more interesting match. And from there on out, Columbus Crew really tilted things back their way. Let's get a breakdown of the numbers from today's match. Total shots at the time that first goal for Columbus Crew was scored, and it ended up being their only goal. It was all Chattanooga FC on paper. The stats were all in favor of Chattanooga's football club. But from there on out, Columbus was able to get a lot of the numbers working back their way. Passing was really the only category they had been dominant in, and obviously they throw a lot more crosses. Shots ended up within one. 9-8, Chattanooga leads that category. Shots on goal, 5-4. Columbus leads that category, so a couple of big saves from Antoine and Burke, who comes in late in the match and is a hero standing on his head. Total passes, 558 to 378, Columbus Crew. Passing accuracy, 88.9% for the Crew. Chattanooga uncharacteristically low at 78.6%. Corners are 6-5, Chattanooga. Crosses, 13-3, Columbus Crew. Offsides, the only one was on Chattanooga way back in the early stages. Taylor Gray got caught offside way down on the left of the area. Keeper saves, 4-2, Chattanooga gets 4. Clearances, 7-1, Chattanooga. Fouls, 12-8, Columbus Crew. Yellow cards, the Crew took 3. Chattanooga took 1. Chattanooga, most importantly, takes 3 points at home in a hotly contested playoff race. What's left for these two clubs this season in regular season play? First, the Columbus Crew. They've got a couple left to go as well, so some points on the board still. Not that they need them at third in the East. They're basically all but clinched for one of the 4 spots. They're at Cincinnati coming up on the 15th. Then they'll host the Carolina Core on the 22nd and Chicago Fire on the 29th. Finally, hitting the road one last time to take on New England on the final regular season match day on October 6th. And how big of a win was this for Chattanooga FC? Columbus Crew had gone unbeaten for a dozen straight. 12 straight unbeaten. And that snapped by Chattanooga. The streak is gone. 12 in a row unbeaten. They lose in Chattanooga, Tennessee to the boys in blue. Chattanooga takes 338 total points. It snaps their 2-game skid. Puts a win in the green column. They had been winless for 5 straight, dating back. They won against Orlando City B on the 27th of July. Played to a draw against Toronto FC on August 3rd. A loss to Huntsville City on the road. A draw against Crown Legacy on the road. Lost to Inter Miami on the road. Lost to Atlanta United. Dramatic fashion last weekend here in Fort Finley. They snapped that skid with a win. What have they got left? 3 matches left for Chattanooga. They really need the points to compete with clubs that have so many left to play. First, they're going to go on the road up to New England to take on the Revolution. That's a 3 o'clock kick. Saturday, September 21st. Then they stay on the road. They head to Canada, to Toronto. They'll take on Toronto FC2, a 3 p.m. Eastern kick, Sunday, September 29th. And finally, they host New York Red Bulls 2 at 1 p.m., Sunday, October 6th. We'll have that. The playoff race is on. It's hot. It's electric. Chattanooga FC snaps a 12-game, a dozen in a row, unbeaten streak. They take 3 points at home. Just exhilarating. 98 minutes, 19 seconds played. Really good match for Chattanooga. We'll break. That'll do it for us. Thank you for tuning in today. We appreciate you being with us for today's match. A 2-1 victory for Chattanooga Football Club over Columbus Crew 2.
On behalf of both clubs, the fans, Gabriel Schrei, and the entire team at the Chattanooga Kickoff Network, I'm Brian Vale, bidding you farewell. Thank you for tuning in for today's edition of Professional Soccer.
All events airing on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network are broadcast live and are copyright material. Today's match will be archived for replay inside of the app or platform where you tuned in. For detailed recaps, highlights, and to secure tickets for upcoming matches, make your way to ChattanoogaFC.com. Stay informed with all of the action and never miss a chance to support your team live from the stands. Do you have game day snapshots? We'd love to see them. Tag us in your photos when you share them on social media. Are you using team hashtags with your posts? Remember to include hashtag Chattanooga Always and hashtag SomosCFC in all of your posts about Chattanooga FC. Let's unite on social media. Whether we come out on top or not, we stand together. Be sure that you're also following us on social media. Connect with Chattanooga FC on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Do you have feedback or bright ideas? We're all about making game day the best it can be. If you have suggestions or thoughts on how we can enhance the experience, we're eager to hear them. Drop by our website today to connect with us and submit your suggestions.
Gathers it up on the edge of the 18, looking for help, gets around a defender, well struck, he scores! 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club! Roaches delivers a straight left side, 2-1 Chattanooga lead! Chattanooga Football Club out in front!
This broadcast is a proud product of the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.